All righty. Good morning, YouTube family. Uh, what is this? Hump day? Oh yeah, it is. It's hump day. Happy hump day, ladies and gentlemen. And what a hump the market went on this morning. And we'll go through all of that this morning. But first and foremost, let's get the salutations out of the way. First of all, thank you guys so much for stopping by the Trader Shop. Welcome to the Trader Shop. My name is T Hobbs, and of course, you know I got my man Jay Seals with me. What's going on, brother?
What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is another lovely, gorgeous day to make some mother-loving money. And if you are here at 08 a.m. Central Standard Time, you are either here for two reasons. One, you really like the way myself and Justin appear on screen with lighting, which I seriously doubt. Or two, you're here for the pre-market plan, which is honestly working out quite well for the Discord family already. Like if you took the pre-market plan, the bearish plan, oh my God, it's already printing, and it's printing nicely right now. So we'll jump right into that pre-market plan. Also, before I even get started, shout out to my man Dave, teaches FX. First of all, like it's really hard in any industry when you first get started, right? Like this isn't my first time on YouTube. I used to run a channel, myself and Justin ran a channel called The Crypto Shop, but anytime you start a new channel, it's always really difficult to get started. It's even more difficult to get started in a stock industry where people expect so much of you, right? In an industry like that, it's good to connect with people that are genuine, right? And what I've learned about Dave thus far is that he's a real genuine person and he just wants to see people prosper. So I wanted to, dedicate a couple minutes to, just giving him his props. I mean, he's been retweeting a lot of our stuff. Follower count's been going up. Subscriber count has been going up. And we owe a lot of that to him. So if you are here from Dave, please make sure you tip the motherfucking barbers, AKA hit the like and subscribe button. Turn the notification bells on so you get notified every time we go live and put out a video. We keep a barbershop feel in here. So you'll see us trade. You'll see us announce our trades if we feel like it, right? We're not mandatory. It's not something we have to do, but we like to let people be, engaged. A lot of people will announce their trades in chat as well. You don't have to follow what I'm doing, but if you have questions, if you have anything that you want to know, please don't hesitate to ask those questions in the chat, right? That being said, let's just jump right into it, man. Let's jump right into this pre-market plan. All right, here we go. All right, so the daily yesterday, we talked about the daily being in this falling wedge pattern right here. And we kept saying that if these lows don't break, there's just a buyer absorbing price. And eventually he's going to break out of this wedge. And I use he generically, right? Like I just mean the buyers, right? And that's what we got this morning. We got an aggressive push out of this wedge. And now we broke all of this structure. So the last piece of structure left to break is right where we are right now, right? Like I don't know why this thing won't let me grab it. Okay, so what last piece of structure we need to break is we got to get above 175, which looking at how bullish this looks, I don't see a reason why we won't pull back and then potentially go right back up there. So that's kind of looking at the daily. Let's go down to the 4 hour and I'll get into my macro. So after a few days of consolidating, we finally got the breakout of this massive falling wedge on the daily. The overnight session ran hot, meaning we ran like abnormally hot. Like I don't think we had one green, one red candle last night. So that's crazy. And then I wrote this before the GDP info came out. So I said, if GDP info doesn't change the character, meaning we don't break structure and change character, then this uptrend will be the play on the day. Looking for quality demand areas to look to long the market for continuation. Meaning I'm not ignoring the shorts, but I don't see a reason to short the market just yet, right? Do I have a plan to short the market? Sure. Does that mean that I'm going to look to short the market? No, not with all of these aggressive candles. So let's just jump down to areas of interest for myself. Definitely not on the 3 minute, I'm at 3 hours. So bullish right here is where I want the market to pull back first. This one was not here until I was on the road dropping my kids off to school. So I'll go over that one as well. But on the 3 hour, we have 3 hour demand at 160.7925 through 160.5550. and we can look to long the market into 1 hour supply. That basically where we are right now. I want a nice pullback into this area, and I think this will be a really nice area to take the market long. Plus, we got the previous day high sitting down here. I believe the Fibonacci retracement lands us in this box. So, will we get it? I don't know. This market, every single dip right now is being bought up. So, I have zero faith in my plan down here coming back. But at the same time, you never know. I feel like there's a huge gap that needs to be filled down here. So hopefully the market comes and fill it. And best believe if it does, I'm gonna be looking along the market. So and then secondly, if we come back down to the 16,000, remember during this entire range, right? One thing that held true this entire time was that 16,000 was the key to everything. If we were above 16,000, we were very bullish. If we got below 16,000, the bears tried to take over and they continuously failed. Now, 16,000 ironically became a 4-hour demand zone, right? 16,000.75 through roughly about 15,958. If we come back here, I'm definitely looking for buyers to defend this area. We can take the market long, targeting the previous day high right here. Okay. Now, one more plan that I didn't put in my pre-market plan is this 30-minute demand zone, right? I'm basically looking to find areas closest to price to then be able to play off of, because the market is so aggressively bullish that all pullbacks are getting bought into. I don't want to FOMO into a move, but I don't want to miss out on an opportunity. So I'm trying to find areas that I can get long at that make sense on my chart. So 30-minute demand, a little bit higher, closer to price, 16,122.50 through roughly 16,112. We can look for buyers to defend this area, and then we can again look to target this supply zone and maybe the top of it if we end up breaking structure. What I'm kind of hoping for this morning is an aggressive break of structure on the 4-hour or the daily. Break this structure, get above here, sweep these highs, right? And then the market pulls all the way back to an area where we can get long. That's kind of what I'm hoping for this morning. So to the bearish side, however, we're looking at this 1-hour supply zone that we're currently in. And yeah, at first it was a good idea. And now the market is like, yeah, okay. All right. So 1-hour supply at 16,145. And if you took this trade, like you still could have made hella bread off of it. Like, and I think it was like a 30-point sell-off here, 30 or 40-point sell-off. But and we can take shorts targeting the 3-hour demand. So I would actually target this 30-minute now just because of how bullish this market is continuing to look. And then on the 4-hour, the next supply zone that I have on the 4-hour is 16,274.50. I've been calling for 16,200 for like over a week now. So I'm assuming the next level that the market is gonna want to hit is those 200. So 16,274.50 through 16,328.50 is a nice 4-hour supply zone. Again, we can look to short the market right there and then take the market down to 16,195, which is the top of this previous supply zone on the 1-hour, which will become previous, and all the way down to 16,145, which on the 15-minute, we're actually building a little bit of a demand zone right here. So if we break out of this, this will be a good area to look to long the market back from. So that's my plan on the day. I hope that helps you guys out. If it does, great. If it doesn't, hey man, I tried. All right. So Justin, take us through ES, good sir.
All right. So ES, same deal as NQ, not too much different. Actually kind of the same zones too. I got a 3-hour at a 4.569, because just like on NQ, we pushed all the way up into this 3-hour demand zone or supply zone. And so if I'm going to play the market long, I wanted to pull back first, and I'd look for this 3-hour demand zone to potentially hold. But we are in 3-hour supply, and actually we're in a huge supply zone right now. And I went back and looked, and September 1st, we put in this high, and it hasn't been retested yet. So I think we'll go back up, retest this high potentially before we see any type of rejection on ES. Or if ES does continue, then we could see a break and retest. It's just kind of hard for me to want to play long inside this big ass supply zone. But if we get a really strong bullish break of this, and then we come back and retest it, and like Hobbs is saying, the structure of the market continues to make those higher highs and higher lows, then I don't see any reason why a break and retest inside this supply zone wouldn't work out to continue up. And I would be targeting this 4 615 area, which is another supply zone that I found on the 3 hour. Um, if we do end up breaking down and this demand zone doesn't end up holding, then I'd want to do a break and retest of this area to potentially come back down to this 4552 area. But with the way the market's looking right now, I think that the bulls are most likely going to stay in control. But you never know. Anything can happen. There's a lot of supply above us, but there's way more demand below us, and the market has just been going crazy. I think I looked at all the stocks this morning, and they're all gapping up. So either one of two things is going to happen off this gap up. Either the stocks are going to continue, or what I think is more likely to happen actually is I think that because people are going to be up on all their positions, especially ones that were swinging overnight, we're probably going to get a pullback, and that's really what I'm hoping for, is a pullback into a key area and then take the market long. Just because a lot of times a lot of people are going to FOMO, and I think we could see early morning trap from the bears as well, where they might allow price to come up, break something in what we deem important, just to trap some late buyers and then dump. So who knows? But Microsoft is fucking ruling the day already.
Another all-time high.
No fucking chill.
It's already above yesterday's all-time high.
Yeah, like Microsoft has no chill. And the other thing too, I was looking at NQ last night, as NQ's kind of making a lower high here. But I was looking at NQ last night, and we're not that far off from all-time highs at this point. Like we're getting close. Like I was forced to chart up here because I was like, damn. In the by the end of this month, we could be up here. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, the market has started putting a lower high. So maybe we come back down.
Like it.
And I'm hoping that we kind of catch bulls off sides, but we'll see.
Yeah. So good morning, Micaiah 55, the day one, A1 day one. Appreciate you, good sir. Stopping by the shop as per usual. Good morning, Hustler for Life. Good morning, S Billion. I believe you're new, or am I tripping?
I don't know.
Let's drop one of them clues bombs for them new people. You know what I'm saying? Wait, is my clues bombs connected? Can you hear that? Just
I heard it.
Okay, let me double check. Yeah, I'm connected to the Manocaster. All right. Yeah, man. So again, like that's the pre-market plan, ladies and gentlemen. I do like to go over some of the stocks as well. So let's take a little trip over to my chart over here and just kind of look at the lay of the land. You can see Apple, the big dog, right? This is what everybody follows, is looking just like NQ on the 15-minute, right? Like it's putting in that lower high. I got NQ down here in the bottom right, by the way. Apple's in the top left. So you can see Apple's trying to break through. Bears are trying to break through VWAP. They just put in a lower high. They've changed the character to the downside temporarily. The overall, this is like the intermediate character, right? Like shout out to Justin for dropping that video to me last night, because that's kind of like the extra added layer of information I needed. But that intermediate change of character doesn't change the overall bullishness of the uptrend, but intermediately we're changing character to the downside. So once you can recognize this, you can actually make money off this area, understanding that there's a ton of supply or a ton of demand beneath us. But you see Microsoft, another big player in the game, lower high being put in, aggressively pushing below VWAP already. Nvidia, lower high being put in on the 15-minute, aggressively being rejected by its highs. Amazon, lower high being put in, aggressively being rejected by its highs. It doesn't mean that these will fall. It just means that they're all looking the exact same thing. Exact same. Google, same way. Meta, these are all on the 15-minute chart. Like these are all looking the exact same as NQ. So if I was a betting man, I would say that there's a potential for a little bit of a pullback. And I'm okay with that, because if I didn't get in on that lower high print, or I didn't get in at that first break of structure or that first pullback, I'm not interested in this trade. I'm more so interested in what happens next. So I'm more so looking to be a little bit patient this morning and just kind of let the market unfold a little bit. If it comes back to my areas, then I'll look to trade it. But until we get down there, I'm just gonna kind of wait and kind of weigh things out. And then the other thing I like to watch is the VIX, the dollar, and the U.S. Treasury, right? The 10-year Treasury, right? So if we look over here at the VIX, I mean, the VIX has been on fucking life support, guys. Like there's no other way to explain it. This thing has been on life support. So we're getting. I'm long on a paper trade on VIX with like 100 contracts. This is totally a paper trade, but I clearly was wrong. But thus far, I'm wrong. But here's the thing: the VIX has a 4-hour demand down at 12.6 that we haven't touched since August 9th of 2019. That's interesting, right? If you know about the fear and greed index, if it goes down, we go up. But if it comes up, we go down. Okay. And then here's the other interesting thing. There's a gap fill that we haven't touched since January 8th of 2018 at 11.475. And then the last bit of interesting news that I found was the floor of the VIX that we've never been below is 10.24. We've never been below this area, okay? Never in the history of the VIX, unless, as far as I can see. We're $3, whatever you want to call this, $3.5 away from the absolute floor of the VIX. Now, I'm not saying doomsday is coming. But what I am saying is at some point, the VIX is going to stop selling off, right? They're going to realize that, okay, this is not fair value anymore. And I'm betting, if I'm just, throwing some smoke in the wind, I'm betting that point comes once everybody figures out that they've been overpaying massively for one particular stock. And that stock is freaking Microsoft. Whatever Microsoft decides to stop this ridiculous rally it's been on, right? Like, this is just ridiculous. Like, Microsoft daily chart is like something that we've never seen before. Look at this daily candle. Like, look at these daily candles on Microsoft. Like, this thing has been on an epic run. At the beginning of the year, it was Nvidia. And then now Nvidia's cooled off, and now it's Microsoft. And it's all running off, in my opinion, it's all running off AI talk. Nothing's solid. Nothing's in hand. Nothing's producing profit. So this is all like what I like to call fluff in the military, right? Like, we call that fluff. So whenever Microsoft decides to get off the fluff train, I'm going to be watching the VIX very, very carefully over the weekend, throughout the week, because, again, I get it. Everybody's super bullish. I understand it. It's great. Yay. But what you need to be doing is not focusing on what's already happened. You should be starting to look for what's happening or potentially happening next. Okay. And if we look over at the dollar, it's the same type of story as the VIX. Earlier this year, the dollar was running at 105 on the Richter scale, right? Like, we were way up here. And now we're just breaking through demand after demand after demand. And guess what? 102.252 is a nice 4-hour demand zone here. Does it mean we hold it? I don't know. It's just something to note. Some things that I'm paying attention to, right? I'm always looking for the next move, and that move is usually a reversal, right? Because I can profit off the current direction, but there's way more profit if you can figure out what is the most likely scenario for the reversal. Okay. And then we look at the US Treasury yields, right? The 10-year just hit a 4-hour demand zone. And I would say, if I was looking at any other chart, I would say that this was a nice bounce. Will it continue? I don't know, but it's something to note, right? Looking at it on an hour chart, we just broke structure. That's a lower high, or that's a higher low being put in. That's a change of character. If the 10-year goes up, what do you think happens to stocks? Well, they come down. So again, things to note, things to pay attention to. My job is to read the information, absorb the information, and then react to what the chart does because of the information, right? While I'm on the shop, my job is to portray that information to you guys. So I hope you guys find that information helpful. If it's not, just tell me in the chat, say, shut up, dude. Shut up. I'm just kidding. But Makai says he shorted it at 153. I'm expecting the same thing. People to sell it open in a drop, tight stop, but throwing my bet on the table. Shut up, Justin. Mad Moxie says, morning. Good morning, lady. How are you? I hope everybody's having a good day. But that's all I got, man. That's everything.
You're not gonna read that last comment?
Yeah, okay. The trader shop, which is me and Justin, aka Justin, says, shut up, dude. You happy?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
You cannot neglect the comments. I'll be right back. I need to get a drink. You just reminded me.
Cool. Now I got my morning shake. Look. Oh, by the way, guys, while he's exiting stage right, let's see here. I'm trying to put this Austin Reeves. Okay. Wise accident, guys. Do me a favor. Myself and Justin work really hard to bring you guys a pre-market plan every morning. We do have a paid Discord. You can join that. Link is in the description. It's $15 a week. It's $40 a month. Or you can just continue to watch us for free on YouTube. That's cool. Not tripping. However, follow us on Twitter. If you're here, if you haven't followed us on Twitter, I know a lot of you guys have followed me, but if you haven't, follow my man Jay Seals, because he be dropping some nuggets on trading psychology, trading plans, those type of things on his Twitter as well. Follow him at Seals the Gains.
Oh, you know you're not showing your Twitter, right?
Huh?
You know you're not showing your Twitter, right?
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm just talking.
Oh, okay.
You weren't here, so
I wasn't. I just figured that because it was up here. I'm like, oh, he's not showing it though. He's talking.
Yeah. I was about to show it, but if you let me like finish it up, I was.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So, and then you can follow me at the traders at the _trader shop on Twitter. And guys, look, I don't just need you to follow me. Look, I need Elon Musk to know that I be busy on here. I'm trying to get a check. Okay. So this morning, and I'm going to try to keep posting these little, random questions. Do me a favor, go to my pinned tweet and answer this question. Okay. I start my day off with prayer, cardio. I didn't get cardio in this morning, but usually it's cardio, a smoothie, and dad duties. This morning it was changing a dirty ass diaper, getting the kid dressed, all that other type of stuff, right? Taking the kids to school, and then charting, right? In between all of that, I do charting. Like, I see all these day in the life, what they call it, blogs, right? I see all these day in the life blogs, and it always start with like, I polish my Ferrari and, wax the doors, and, then I go for a walk on the beach. It's like, man, that's not real life. Let me show you what real life is like. Like, if I did a blog in my house, I'd be like, dude, you changed a dirty diaper? Yeah. Like, that's real life when you're a dad, right? Like that's real life. I wake up at 4 a.m. I say my prayers for the morning. I try to get to the gym by 5. If I see a setup on the charts, I'll take the setup. I'll go to the gym, put the trade on, go to the gym, come back, make my smoothie, getting the kids dressed. While they're getting dressed or wifey's getting up, I'll come in here and chart everything for the morning. This morning, I had to come in here early because I woke up late, and then the market just shot through all of my supply zones that I charted in the after session yesterday. So I had to come in here and make sure I got everything set up, then take the kids to school, and then chart. So let me know what you guys' morning routine is in the life of a day trader. I know some of you guys work. I know some of you guys don't trade all day. You don't look at the charts all day. I'd love to know. So make sure you jump over here, hit the like, retweet it, and answer the question, comment, right? So, and good morning and God bless. That's what I said. So say it back. Say it back. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, make sure you participate because it just helps grow the channel. You know what I mean? So, all right, Jay, you're back. What you get to drink, man?
I don't want to say the brand because I don't want y'all clowning me, but it's an energy drink. That's all y'all need to know. My wife buys them, and they're girly, but I don't give a fuck because they're energy drinks, and they do the same thing.
Well, I mean, if your wife buys them and you don't give a fuck, then just say the name.
Nope.
Just say the name, man. What's wrong?
Nope. I'll give y'all a hint. Kim Kardashian has an energy drink with this.
Say less. I'm about to Google it right now.
With this company, she does have a.
Wait, are you drinking Kim Kardashian's panty brand for an energy drink?
No.
Energy drink.
Oh, he really out here searching it.
Ooh, that's cute. Alani Nu? Is that what you're drinking? Are you drinking Alani Nu? Why do you give me so much ammo? This is so easy.
Look, it all does the same thing, all right?
This is Justin drinking church this morning. You go, girl. Some of
the flavors aren't bad, to be honest.
Look at the advertisement. They're definitely targeting you, boy. They're definitely targeting you. Yeah.
Oh my god. Hey, look. An energy drink is an energy drink, all right? Leave me alone.
Is it Alani Nu or is it Allah in you? Light skin drink, bro. This is such a light skin drink. He act like he couldn't tell his wife, hey baby, can you give me a little bit something more, a little manly? Look at it. Look, he tried to hide the cover. It's the same one. It's the same one.
Look, Look. Oh no, it's not the same one. It's not the same one. But she buys the energy drink, man. I just be stealing them. They're good. They taste good. You would never know about the can.
Just you go take your daughter to school every morning. Stop by the gas station, grab a different energy drink. We can't have you drinking I lie in you every morning, bro.
I lie in you. Whatever.
Alani New. Do you feel like a new girl? Do you feel like a new girl with Alani New in your system?
Shut up. Shut up.
For those of you guys just joining the stream, we just found out what Justin drinks in the morning to get his day started. And it's Alani New by Kim Kardashian every morning. He says
it's not by Kim Kardashian. She does not. She partnered with them. It's by a fitness influencer.
Hey man, the only reason why it's popular is because of her. So it's by Kim Kardashian, okay?
No, it's not. It's not by Kim K. It's by what's her name? Katie Hearn is the name of the girl who actually owns the company.
Kim Kardashian is drinking Alani New. Look, Kim Kardashian. You Google it, and it's all about Kim.
But you look at your Google search. It says Kim Kardashian.
I don't know what you're talking about. What else was I supposed to type?
Type in the name of the actual energy drink company, Alani New Energy Drink.
Let's see what comes up.
The girl who really made the energy drink will probably pop up.
Alani New.
That didn't sound right.
Yeah, pop that cherry, Justin.
that didn't sound right the way you said that. Them cherry slushies be on point, though, I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh,
see, look, she don't even pop up.
Yeah, she don't even pop up. You're right. She don't pop up.
It's not her. It's this girl named Katie Hearn.
Speaking of popping up, though, how was your chiropractor appointment yesterday?
Shut up. It was straight, man. It was straight because it's free. Man, I ain't paid for it, so you
getting your back popped, right? And you drinking Alani New energy drinks. That's boy, you changing. You on some real light skin shit right now.
Let me show you. Let me show you the girl that actually makes the goddamn drinks. So y'all can get
on some real light skin shit right now. Shout out to all the light skins out there. I ain't got no problem with the light skins. I'm just saying y'all do shit a little different. You know what I mean?
Look.
You know, the dark skins, we stick to the regular shit. You know what I mean? We get a Monster, a Bang. You know what I mean? Something like that.
I like Monster.
Man show up with a whole Alani New.
Okay, but look,
just got glitter on his forehead.
Just for y'all. Man,
you can't show that on YouTube.
Oh, I'll show it all over YouTube. I don't give a fuck. Look it.
So basically, what you're saying is you trying to be a bad bitch.
I'm already a bad bitch, motherfucker. I don't need to try. It's already there. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So basically what you saying is you try to be a bad bitch. Okay,
I'm already a bad bitch.
Cool.
I don't even gotta worry about it. I'm a bad bitch, and I'm a bad bitch on these motherfucking charts. Hey.
Poppy, pop. Oh, you talking Jay? How you talking about his chiropractor appointment?
Oh Lord.
He know the whole history of it. Yeah, he didn't Googled it. He did, bro. He a fan. Well, he like them.
I just
like them Taylor Swift girls on Travis Kelce.
I used to be. I mean, I know a lot about fitness, and I used to be really big into the fitness industry. So
I know, bro. I know. I'm giving you shit, but
no, I'm letting them know. You know, but I'm letting them know. Like
you still getting them back shots though.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, back to the market, man. We got about. We got 1 minute and 7 seconds till market open. The market is still putting in lower highs. Like I said, we changed character up here on the 1 minute. You can see it much better when you go down to smaller time frames. Again, shout out to Dave and the squad for putting us on to these. I mean, I was already watching the 1 minute at most of the time, but that 15-second, boy, that's a game changer, especially for entry. So you got lower highs put in here. We changed character right on this candle right here. Tried to come back. We protected this high up here. Right, came back up, tested this high again, failed, dropped down, put in another low. Then we just kind of consolidated, dropped down, tried to make another low, consolidated, swept the highs, but again, could not break above this high. So the market continues down. Again, now we're trying to break this low, right? And the market still failed to break this low. But then we came back up, and again, we're respecting the high, we're respecting the trend. Therefore, I expect this market to flush this low if this trend is to continue to stay true. So, and we're at supply on the macro trend. So we'll see what happens.
We might be
but again, remember, market opens can be a doozy.
Well, I just drew this pattern as the market is kind of playing around to break, but we're making lower lows, but we're making lower highs. We're doing that same thing we were doing yesterday. We never actually broke the low, the previous low. Like, yeah, the wick broke it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But yeah, I think we might be squeezing to go up higher. So
that's exactly what I said. I said we're making lower highs, but we're refusing to break the low. It basically looks like the daily candle did on the day, but we'll see what happens. All right, 8:30 market is open. Let's get it, people. Let's make some money. All right. And again, 24 people in the building. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, aka tip the barber. That's what we call it over here. Welcome to the Trader Shop. Just kind of watching price action for now. Like I said, for me, I usually like to wait about 5 or 15 minutes just to see what the market wants to do in this area. I know this area is key for bears to hold, and if they can't hold, the market's about to freaking rip. So, see. Aggressive push it open.
Bud Yeti.
Yeah, Bud Yeti, what's happening?
I told you. No, Apple's probably going. Oh my God, Apple!
Oh my God, Apple has left my screen. Like, I have to blow this shit up. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Oh my
Apple
God.
Apple is not playing everything, bro. This is the exact opposite of yesterday, where like now Microsoft's coming down, Nvidia's coming down, Amazon's coming down. Apple's like, yeah, so about that.
Wow, what a push. But Microsoft is doing the absolute opposite. But anytime this happens, I'm more bullish because I always feel like Apple tells the true story, right? Like, and you see Nvidia, all of these things are selling off, but Apple is going for it, which means ES is probably leaving the damn building. Yeah, even ES is at 45.90 right now. So headed toward that 4,600 push on ES. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Let me do one thing that I didn't do yesterday. Let me double check my TraderVate is connected to all my groups. Okay, that one's good. And that one's good. Okay. Just want to make sure that I don't repeat my my tragic mistake yesterday.
Oh, and contracts.
Yeah, bro.
NQ double top on the 1 minute. It's a weak pattern at the moment.
NQ double top 1 minute. It's weak pattern at the moment. Yeah. But we'll see. I don't see a double top no more. This shit out of here. Is anybody that's trading Apex? Did you guys check your dashboard this morning? Because I checked my dashboard this morning and it wasn't updated. It's supposed to update at midnight, but my Apex accounts did not update and did not reflect my days traded yesterday. So I'm just curious if anybody's trading Apex. Could you check your dashboard and see if your dashboard is updated? Because mine has not.
Damn, it's a 36-point opening candle. Yet again.
Bring it on, baby. Bring it on.
No reason except Ahmad says his didn't update either.
Okay, it didn't update. Okay, cool. Maybe because the hour sale went out, and I don't know.
You mean the 90%?
I'm gonna give it a shot, man. What's the minimum amount for trading futures? I don't know. I think it's 500. Right?
Yeah,
I don't trade a live account, but what I do, if you want to just give it a shot, this is just my opinion. The minimum to get into a prop firm is like $50 to $25, like depending on where you go. You can get a 25K account on Apex once they run another sale. You can get one for like $11, right? When they run a 90% off sale. For Topstep, you can get them for $49.99, like $50 a month. So if you want to try your hand, I would say it's cheaper to try your hand on a prop firm at $49 a month than it is to jump right into dropping $500 or $1,000 to start your live account. But you also can't take profits until you meet certain criteria. So it's a double-edged sword right there. So
I think it'd be wise.
Okay, my wife said her Apex hasn't updated either. Okay, thanks, babe. She lying. She ain't got no.
I think it'd be wise to start with an Apex account, wait for a 90% sale, paper trade until then, just wait for that 90% sale. You can always go to a live account, but you think you could with $500, like let's say you're gonna put $500, you could buy what, like 100, like almost not 100. That's like $2,000, but you can buy a lot of Apex accounts and blow them for the same amount that you would spend for
for
your
11,
own personal
you could
account.
buy what 50, 25,000 accounts for $11 a piece with $500. You can buy like at least 40, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
So
40
I would
accounts
say
to give yourself a shot. So
this
and the
market
drawdown's like $1,500. So you're basically paying $11 for $1,500 of drawdown. I mean, there's really no lose in that situation. If you know how to trade, like it'll work itself out. But I would say just wait for a sale, like Justin is saying. Wait for a sale on Apex and do that. But in the meantime, just paper trade. But don't paper trade with hundreds of contracts. Like paper trade with what your thought process is when you go to actually trade. This market is breaking the fuck out. I'm assuming Apple's going absolutely nuclear.
Nvidia
Nvidia's
off,
left the
Amazon's
building.
going off,
and
Microsoft is pulling back,
and
but
Tesla.
Everything else is going crazy.
Tesla just left the building too. Jeez. I mean, Microsoft is pulling back, but it's pulling right into a demand zone. Alrighty, hitting that 16,200, the coveted 200s. We went right for it, bright and early. Which is what, like, for me, like as a trader, like I hate this, right? Like when I say I hate it, like I don't like to play the market open. Could I play the market open? Yeah, but I mean, I have my bearish cap on. This is the exact same setup we got at the supply zone the other day, and we ended up taking the fuck off the same way. It was the overnight session, the Tokyo session. We were unable to break the lows, and then we just rocket shipped up. So, for me, my thought process is right now is like, let this play itself out. It'll always come back to you. I'm not a person to try to FOMO into all of this. Like at this point, the train has left the station, and I'm waiting for the next ticket because there's a lot of areas to get long at. A lot.
Microsoft dumping though. Yeah, Microsoft is dumping. I see possible absorption on the tape actually at 16,200. There's a big buyer that got filled, and there's like 443 delta right there. So I kind of want to see what happens when we come back up to 16,200. Could be a potential short opportunity. Not very long lived short. I would view it as a scalp, but heavy short for me here. Yeah, I'm with you, Micaiah. Oh, never mind. I'm no longer with you.
Hey, I was about to say, let me just show y'all what I got on Microsoft. Microsoft is dumping, but it's coming right into a demand zone. So we'll see. That might have been a liquidity sweep, so this market can reverse, but I ain't stepping in front of these fucking bears.
Oh, I'm not stepping in front of them. I'm not stepping in front of them neither. Jesus, they keep sweeping the market up too.
Yeah, Microsoft is right at demand right now, so just be careful. It's a ton of buying at the
high too.
Yeah, ES is coming for 4,600. NQ's coming for that. Well, it already passed 200 levels, so aggressive push. Jeez.
We got any more news today?
I mean, it clearly is just going to fuel the rally.
All right, here come some sellers. All I can do is look for shorts up here, or not trade, or wait for a pullback to potentially go long. Which either one of those is in the cards. But Jesus Christ,
the next area I'd be looking for shorts is 272.50. We just blew right past my morning plan, so
I still think shorts could become valid right here. That was a pretty high volume rejection, and there's a lot of traders up here. There's 507 buy orders, so those traders could become trapped up here at these highs and could be forced to stop out. So that's what we could be seeing right now. Dig Fishy says, hey, 16,260. Here we come.
Yeah, 16,272, somewhere around there. I don't know if we'll get it on the first initial push. I would rather this thing pull back, but we'll see what happens.
Go Crazy Entertainment in the building says Crazy FX here. What's good, Go Crazy?
Crazy
Yeah, I think
FX. Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
yeah, I think as long as we're below 16,200, it's gonna put a lot of pressure on all these late bulls that got in.
Hmm. Yeah, the buy-in's slowing down significantly here. A lot of selling at these highs. So maybe they finally want to protect something officially. So I'm not touching this shit until we get a break of structure. So here it is. Nice clean sale. My first area of interest for longs back up is gonna be 16. Was this 16,156 and then 16,122. So here comes all the sellers stopping out of their positions, getting out of their positions. It's kind of like we expected. I want this thing to sell all the way down, which I think it just might. I think Justin's looking for shorts in this area once we break this structure here.
Yeah, I'll see if we come back up. It's hard to be a first seller. I think this sell might be short lived. We'll see though.
I have no desire to step in front of these fuckers until I see like some aggressive selling. And even then, I'll probably just wait for the pullbacks for the longs. Asia caught gold this morning. What I'm looking for is you see these white boxes on my screen, or this is the first area that I'm looking for the market to pull back into at 16,156. We just have been unsuccessful at doing any type of pullbacks worth me putting risk on the table. I feel like all the pullbacks are getting bought up, and I'm not stepping in front of these these buyers. Like, you're not gonna catch me doing it. But what I'm looking for is a nice healthy pullback, like into this 30-minute demand zone at 16122, right? Like if you look here, we got a nice little 5-minute demand here after this aggressive push up. We got a break of structure right here. Very nice break of structure. We got a fair value gap right here at 16,156 that needs to be closed. Will they close it? I don't know. This shit might just keep running. I don't know. But this is my first area that I'm looking to take the market long right here. So second area is right here. We got confluences on the 30-minute. We got the Fibonacci retracement, golden pocket right here. Nice area to look to take the market long. Damn, I ain't put my shit on. VWAP right there. And then let's put the session volume profile up. There we go. Here we go.
This market.
Yeah, and we're at the volume area high right now too. And where that little white box is the pop as well. So there's a lot of confluences in this little white box that I would like to potentially trade the market right there. So we'll see what happens.
Where's your?
What you say?
Oh, yeah, okay. No, I was wondering where your value area high was at, but I see it.
Oh, it's at 16,201.50.
Make up some of what I lost. Oh, because you caught Nas in the Asian session. I was testing to sell all Asia, just would not come in. Yeah. The market.
Yeah, it was hard. The market was literally just on a rocket ship mission all last night. I'm glad I went to sleep. Got in on a buy this morning. Go ahead.
No, you can read it.
Got in on a buy this morning at 6 a.m. Central. 16124 TP at 16174 for an easy 50 points. Waiting until after 9 Central for the next push up. Yeah, I want this to come down first. I think this might have been the short, but I'm just not interested yet. Because every time I think it's the short, the market takes off for another fucking 50 fucking points. I'm like, nope, you ain't catching me slipping. My average is 16,203. Stop at break even. Already made runners and took profit. Oh, okay, on the short, nice, man, nice. You got literally the top, so that's good. But the market, like I said, like to me, the easier play is just wait for a pullback on the longs because Every pullback is minor. It's literally like a couple points and then we rip higher. So I'm just gonna wait till this market cools down a little bit. Like I have no desire to step in for. I'm not long in the market all the way up here. You will not catch me doing it. This is not gonna happen. The market needs to pull back, and if it doesn't pull back, I'll just ignore this shit all day and call it a wash day. But Microsoft is pushing through that demand zone that we marked out. Kind of got a false breakout of the lows or a sweep of the lows. Let's see if buyers step back in here and continue pushing this thing up. Nvidia's headed toward 1 hour supply at 4088.83, but continuing to push above previous day high. Amazon's above this previous day high and trying to get above VWAP. Google above the previous day high. Meta completely selling off, which is weird, as well as Tesla. But NQ just continues to push. So again, just watching for me.
16,200 level.
And ES looks like it's ready to make a push into 4,600. So let's take a look at the VIX and the US 10-year. Okay, that's weird. Oh, that's on 15 minute. Okay. Yeah, so after all of this, all of that buying, this is why I think the VIX is just being super weird. Because after all of that buying, the VIX did not break. Like, it did not push down. Instead, it pushed up. It's weird, man. Look, and it's continuing to push up while the market is also pushing up, which tells me that somebody's loading into a nice size bear position. So we'll see what happens. The bonds are pushing down while the market's rallying. The dollar's pushing down, but the VIX is going up. Very, very strange. I'm not gonna say it's strange. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's a divergence. It means that somebody lying. Like somebody lying. So I'm not gonna chase this high. I mean, can you make money? Hey man, I hope y'all get paid. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. All right, tapping that volume area high again. Aggressive buying coming into the market. Trying to push above that, what is it, 203, 208 level. So we'll see. 570 more buyers hit the tape at 200, and we're still not moving this market.
That's what I'm watching.
Yeah, so I'm just letting you guys know the Delta looks really, really primed for a sell-off here. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. A lot of those buyers are either trapped or about to get rewarded. One of the two. 16,204 push. Nice liquidity sweep right there. And that might be a signal there. Let's see. If they get these sellers underwater, if they get these buyers underwater at 200, this market is going to come down. Because there's 580 trapped sellers sitting at 16,000, or buyers sitting at 16,200. They need to get rewarded on this next push up. If they don't get rewarded, this market is going to come down. Right now, 16,200 is the level to get for sellers to get the price under. Waiting for next entry short. Okay. There it is. Sellers are aggressively trying to push this price down. Will they get it? I don't know. And am I going to front run this sale? Absolutely not. I think that it's setting up for a good sell-off, though, like an aggressive sell-off, because the tape is telling me that there are 600 more buyers at 200, 16,200 that have not gotten rewarded. If those buyers go underwater, meaning their stop losses get hit, this market's gonna fuel a rally to the downside. But if they get rewarded, the market will continue to push, because all those sellers that are trying to push the market down right now will also be underwater. So which way we go, I don't know. I just know that there's no edge for me yet. Now I'll share my my book map screen so you guys can kind of see exactly what I'm talking about here when I say trap sellers and buyers. All right, check it out. So right here is the delta. This delta calculates how many more of either participant there were at this level. In this particular situation, we're positive 568 buyers. meaning of all the volume that took place here, there were 560 more buys than sells. Now, theoretically, that's a good thing, unless those buyers don't move price higher. See, these buyers end up being trapped here. And if we start to sell, that means that all of this liquidity right here will turn into sell side liquidity and will fuel this rally to the downside. That's what I'm talking about when I say trap buyers. This is a sign of trap buyers. And you see how they're putting liquidity right here at 16,200, 16,205. You see how they're moving the liquidity down? I don't have a desire to trade this, so I'm literally just, what's up? It's probably going up, right? Yep. And then you check, and this is what I was talking about with the VIX. It wasn't making sense to me, right? But what was making sense is the fact that these buyers are trapped, which means that these sellers are about to get rewarded tremendously. And then we go back and look at the VIX, right? Now the VIX makes sense, right? This is why I was saying the shit's not making sense, right? But this guy's telling the truth, right? So at some point, this market's going to sell off. If once those buyers start to sell out of their position, the market is going to come down. It doesn't mean that the market's done being bullish. It just means that this is a really great opportunity for the market to come down. The only problem is the same problem that we had at the lows before, right? The same problem that we had down here, we're having the exact same problem. The problem is that, yeah, there's a lot of selling going on, but we're not breaking the lows, right? We're putting in lower highs, but we can't put in a lower low, which means we haven't changed character yet. That's why I'm very much uninterested in the shorts as of yet, because I need to see the character truly change. Right now, this just tells me that this is a trap to trap more sellers, right? Until we break character, I'm not interested in this shit. Honestly, I want it to break character and come down so I can pick it up and go back up. But as far as what the book is telling me, though, the change of character could potentially be on the way very soon. So is that how you reading that, Jay? Or are you getting ready to take a trade? I don't want to interrupt.
No, I'm the same spot right now. Okay. I can't short the market just yet.
Rising wedge break. Let's see what happens. Okay.
I'm just trying to be patient.
Yep, that's all I'm doing, man. I'm chilling. Like hands on the mouse, but at the same time, I'm just surfing through Twitter, checking the game.
Actually, this is who said the rising wedge? Is that Micaiah? I figure it was Micaiah. This is kind of looking like that same kind of bull flag that we had going on before, potentially. The market's making
exactly
higher.
The same.
Yeah, it's making higher lows but lower highs again. Yep. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's looking like a potential bull flag that could be forming.
Higher lows but lower. Yep. That's exactly what it looks like. Another trap for sellers to go higher. And now there's 600 more buyers at 200 than there were the last time. So they're continuing to buy at 600. I mean, at 200.
That context though is kind of throwing me off. Like there's a lot of buying that's not.
That's why I'm like, man, you know what? Like the context is too much for me. And when I start to see too many mixed signals, I just wait, because at some point it's going to be clear, right? And right now it's not unclear. I know what the market's trying to do. Sellers are trying to get rewarded, but they're not. At every level that sellers could potentially step in, buyers are just buying this shit back up. So as long as the market's super bullish, I'm not going to jump in the way of this shit. I think if these are the only pullbacks we're going to get all day, then I'm just not going to trade. I'll just wait. Can you trade this? Yes. Is this a high quality trade? For me, it's not. For me, I don't think it's high quality because we're so far extended and I don't know where the theoretical top is, right? I would much rather say, okay, this is where we've been. Come back and pick me up, right, at my key level, and then that's where I want to trade. I'm a point of origin trader. I'm not a trend. I don't like to take small pullbacks on the trend. I like to let the pullback come aggressively. What's going on, Jeffrey? He said, "What's up? How is trading going so far this week for you both?" Another green week so far for me. 3 days in, I haven't had a red day per se in a few weeks, or red week, in a couple months. But yeah, pretty good. Killing it over on Apex. Up over about 5,200 on my funded account on Apex. So we'll be requesting a payout for $2,000 on Monday. So that's good. I can officially say I'm a profitable trader, right? So, and then the other 150K accounts on Apex, they could get funded today, but I'm not in any rush, right? Like if the market presents an opportunity, then I'll look to get them funded. And then if those get funded, I should be paying the fee sometime this week to get my second and third account funded on Apex. And then that's when the game changes a little bit, right? Like that's when the money starts to get kind of interesting. So
yeah,
just working our way through it every day. Go ahead, brother.
For me, I'm break even this week. I haven't made any money, but I haven't lost any money either. So it's pretty good, I guess. I'm basically at break even. I'm down slightly, but it's not like crazy.
It's insignificant.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, $40 or some shit like that. So
yeah. And then the other thing, guys, to note is on the 15-minute, we just continue to bait, right? Like we're not giving this up. Like this aggressive candle, we're not even eating into 50% of this candle. So there's really nothing for me to even assume this market's going to sell off anytime soon. So I'm completely okay with just watching for a little bit. I know it sounds like, I know some people will look at this and be like, man, you could have took this trade, you could have took that trade, but quite frankly, I don't give a shit. Right? Like the one thing that I'm focused on is what I'm doing, and what I can potentially educate and teach on live on YouTube. However, I'm not going to take trades just to, show that I took trades on YouTube. Like, no, I took one trade yesterday and it was successful. Well, I took two trades, one in each account, right? So one on Apex and then one on Topstep, or two on Topstep. One was break even and the other one netted me $800. And then on Apex, one trade netted me $1,000. And I didn't realize until somebody posted on Twitter that my drawdown was like $1.50. So, like, does that mean I'm gonna get like that every day? No, I think these may be the shorts. Now the sellers look interested.
Yeah, I'm looking. I saw a potential reason to get short, but with this triangle that we're in,
I'm not getting short until we break structure.
It's a little difficult.
I think this might be the potential top, but every time I think that, like, the market just shoots right back up. So we're still in a wedge. Yeah, I agree. Until this shit breaks, like, show me something, The VIX is definitely showing that it wants to break through the supply zone and go ahead and pay me on this fucking call that I put in on the paper trade. So it's telling me that somebody's loading into an aggressive sell position right now. An aggressive sell position. So somebody's soaking up a fuck ton of liquidity up here to try to sell this market off. I don't know if they'll succeed because, again, VIX is at a supply zone. I'm just narrating what I see, and I'm telling you right now, look at the volume on these 15-minute candles on the VIX. That means that somebody is aggressively loading into a sell side position. Look at this. These are 15-minute candles. Look at the volume. They're aggressive. So somebody is absorbing a lot of liquidity. If this fails, then the market is going to continue to pump. But if this volume continues to the sell side on this next candle, oh, stand the fuck by. This market is about to tumble. It's about to go for a little bit of a trip.
We're coming right back up.
Yeah, I just think I think this is either a distribution phase or this is a reaccumulation phase. I don't know which one, but I'm not stepping in front of either one. I will not long the market here and I will not short the market here. So I'll wait.
Damn.
That's that fake out though. That's sweet.
Yeah. These sellers are trying real hard to break this price right here.
Let's take a look at the stocks. Yeah, see, Apple's looking like it wants to reverse. Microsoft been reversing. Nvidia still hasn't made it to its supply zone, but looks reversal. Meta is just selling the fuck off. Meta's like, let me get out of here before this dude starts selling everything.
Okay, NQ does not care.
NQ just doesn't care. The NQ is just gone. And then ES still trying to push. Yeah, slow grinding back up to that 4,600 level, man. Like I said, I'm not stepping in front of this. I'm just pointing out the things that look kind of strange to me. All right, there goes the VIX. We're trying to reverse back on this candle. See what happens. I'm very interested to see if we get back above 1411. I think it's the key level. And again, every time we come up here, these same sellers, keep filling their positions, man. I don't know. Looks interesting. That was a lower high that just got put in on the 15-minute. That candle looks much weaker than the previous candle. So I don't know. Again, like I said, show me something first. Pull back to 135, 140 range. Then we should be off and running. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I'm looking at as well. I think I have a theory that I always tell my Discord. I feel like after the market rips up so fast, we end up consolidating just long enough for VWAP to catch up, right? Because if you watch this, the whole time, VWAP was way down here on the rip. But now it's like we're slowing down so sellers can bring VWAP back up, right? Like, I don't know if it's on purpose, if that's just a coincidence, or is it an algo? I think it's an algo, but I think we end up trading sideways after an aggressive push like that because we have to let VWAP catch up, right? So, and then we either sell down to VWAP to retest it and then push back up. I am not interested in the shorts. I would rather wait for VWAP to come down, or for us to come down and retest some of these lows here. You can see the volume area low is coming right back to that 30-minute demand zone too. So
I think
I'd much rather play the trend. What's up?
We're gonna get an incredible move. One of
whatever comes out of there,
very, very strong. And honestly, if I see on the tape like very strong selling come in, I'm willing to just get short and just take it for that quick scalp off of this potential happening right now.
I hear you. I'm just more interested. I hope I don't shoot myself in the foot later and be like, man, I know this is the short. Like everything in me is telling me to short this market, but I'm just gonna wait because I want to let the market play out a little bit more and do his thing. But
I'm in short, so okay, I'm gonna play this volatility.
I
think we're about to get it.
Let's get it. First time here, loving the commentary from T Hobbs. Expansive Nature, thank you so much for stopping by the Trader Shop. Again, don't forget to follow us on Twitter or X at the Trader Shop and at Seals the Gains. Justin is in short, about to print some money this morning. A lot of confusion here. It's a rising wedge, a double top, bullish pennant, wait for a break in either direction. I think Justin's spot on. I think he's taking the trade off the tape. The tape is telling me short the hell out of this shit. So pull back to 135. There we go. Another wedge break right here. Change of character break. Yep, we just had to change of character.
We got to be careful though. The market came down strong. I got to see this fail.
We need to see this close. I think if we close below that line that I just put on there, I think you're fine.
Where'd I get in short? 187.
Oh, you got short right at the line. Okay.
I got short at 187.
All right, that's a change of character right there. We just closed below these lows. Remember, I was trying to get us to close below these lows. That's the first change of character on the 1 minute. And let's check the VIX. VIX is looking like it really wants to push through this supply zone. So, all right, is it dumping? Let's take a look. And then Microsoft is just continuing the dump. Remember what I said before. I said whenever Microsoft decides to sell off, that's when this market is going to sell off. And well, lo and behold, there's Microsoft down to the fucking floor. So,
yeah, profit target's almost hit. I'm 10 points away from profit target right now.
Justin, let's go.
Hit this target. We're looking good. We're looking very selly right now.
Oh, very selly, very selly. And remember that 200 level was the key. in my opinion, was the key to the analogy. And I think Justin was saying the same thing. I could see him revving up. He was like, I love it. I love it. So I love it as well. Again, I'm looking to get long down here at 16155 first. If we break through that, then I'm looking at that 30-minute demand where the Fibonacci retracement is as well at 16122. So
all right, profit target hit. I'm out.
Let's go, Justin. Let's go.
Let's go. Profit target hit.
Let's go. Easy money. Just past 550K accounts. Let's fucking go. Let's eat. Let's
go.
Make this money, baby. Let's go.
Who's that?
Easy
Micaiah?
money.
Yeah, Micaiah was with me.
And
a quick 30.
Straight down from top to bottom. We called this short from the very top. Like, let's go.
We called it.
Let's go.
Good job. Good execution. Thank you for life. Good job, everybody.
From the top to the bottom.
But I don't even care.
All right, this is where I'm looking to get long here. Let's see if we can get a nice little liquidity sweep here. Let me go to my execution window here.
Great analysis, everybody.
Yeah, really good analysis, guys. Really good analysis. That's not the window I want to be at.
All right.
Damn.
This is the point of origin for that move, and we just hit VWAP. So my next trade idea is that 30 minute supply zone.
Yeah. So what I'm looking for here is for this to get broken, a nice aggressive liquidity sweep, something like that, straight down, and then catch a bounce down here at the Fibonacci retracement, and I'll look to take it long there.
We answered that.
I told him.
No. So you did, but the minimum amount for minis you need in an account is $1,000 per mini is what you need.
Oh yes, but for micros you only need like
micros,
500.
You need 500, and then I think you can buy 5. That's why we were saying it's better just to do a prop firm account than to do a fund yourself. This thing is still coming down. I'm interested in the 30-minute supply zone or demand zone. I'm very interested at 30-minute demand because this thing is continuing to flush. He said he robbed NQ.
Yeah, he took a bag real quick.
He said, some dude said, I just robbed NQ for the 7th day in a row.
Let's go, man. It was easy. That analysis was pretty fucking simple. Like, I just wanted to play the trend, and I was just like, but the reversal looks really nice. Like,
yeah,
really
I just
nice.
wanted to see that big move happen in like like y'all were saying. I needed to see us break below some type of structure because of the fact we kept bouncing.
Yeah, because we kept bouncing and we couldn't break structure. I was like, I'm not touching this until we break structure. And once we broke structure, that shit flushed immediately.
Yeah,
so
immediately.
We called that shit out from the rooter to the tutor. I said 200 to 208 was the entry, and that's basically what happened. They just played with food, and but the VIX still isn't pushing up. So VIX is still selling off, which tells me this may pop right back up. So I'm looking first at 30-minute demand right here. If we don't get this push up, then I'll be looking at 16,079.25 at 3-hour demand.
Yeah, 30-minute demand is also where the value area low is on the day. So could be an area where we bounce, but the market needs to retrace. It needs this retracement. Like it has to happen.
Right.
So I would not be surprised if we flush all the way down back to this 3-hour demand zone.
I wouldn't either. I'd love it because that just means we're coming all the way to fuck back up. Potentially. Yeah, I'm just looking to find something similar to what we saw on the tape for the sellers. We saw a bunch of trap buyers. Now I'm looking to find trap sellers because that's what makes the market move. Remember I said all of those buyers that were sitting up there did not get rewarded, so they had to stop out at some point. And once they stopped out, this market just slid like butter, right? So just having that context gives you the confirmation to take the market long or short, right? So now what I'm looking for at these lows is just a very nice aggressive liquidity sweep to trap sellers. Sellers, late sellers.
Oh, he was talking to Jayhawk. Jayhawk, I'm lost AF, man.
Said
that. Bud.
Is he in the chat or?
Yeah, he's in the chat. He said he's lost.
Lost on what?
Hey. Yeah, I was about to say either.
Oh yeah,
tell him to jump. Discord, or he can DM us.
Discord is $15 to try us out for a week. We can explain it to you a little further, or it's $40 a month. Like, there's plenty of people that can explain this to you. We go over all of this stuff when we get done, but during the trading session, we're limited to how much we really want to explain, especially when we're in areas where we could potentially take trades. So if you want to know more exclusively, I'm not making you join the Discord. Please don't think that. But if you want to, it's $15 to try us out for 1 week. I think the better deal is to just pay the $40 for the month, but hey, do whatever you want. So, but yeah, we'll break it down a little further. Maybe when the market's not in an area where we want to actively trade it. And right now it's in an area where I want to actively trade it. So just waiting on an aggressive liquidity sweep, which we technically already had, and we're starting to get that absorption down here. So debating whether or not I want to start a position here or just wait for the next push down.
Wait.
I'm gonna wait.
I know you are, but the volume on this last 5-minute candle was massive.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and we dumped like these 2 5-minute candles have massive volume. What I'm waiting to see for a reversal is I'm waiting to see one of these candles lose steam, and I haven't seen that just yet. So we just broke through that 30-minute demand zone, so I'm not really looking to take the trade off of here. I think we could see this next demand zone get tested. I would just be very, very careful. Any signs of buying, I'm viewing it as a pullback to go lower right now, in my opinion.
Yep, I'm chilling,
buying 16100 TP 16255. I would be careful. That's a huge TP, Dig Fishy. That's 100 points. I don't think we have 100 points to the upside just yet. I would just be careful. Not financial advice. Do what you want, but I don't see a reason to buy the market just yet. Stop loss is 1680. Okay, so you got a 20-point stop. Okay. A lot of selling going on down here. I definitely want to see this 5-minute candle close. I'm actively watching this 5-minute candle to see how it closes and how you can see how much volume we're getting, and you can see how much fight the bulls are putting up in this area. So that's good if you're looking for a reversal. We almost have the same amount of volume in this candle that we do in this candle, right? You can see the volume's getting there, and look how small this candle is. So the bulls are putting up a fight here to potentially bring the market back up. So it is looking better for longs. However, if this decides to break down lower, then we will go down and test lower prices. But like I said, we sold off so aggressively that if we do come up, I think we'll be coming up just to come down lower. And you can see right now we're trying to break down. But this is a good sign for the momentum is starting to slow down, right? This was a momentum trade, and the momentum is slowing down here. So we'll see what happens. A lot of late sellers are starting to get themselves trapped here, looking for more selling. They might not get it. So that's the psychology of the market. That's what I'm looking at. And I know Hobbs is being quiet because he's intently trying to figure out what he wants to do. But for me, there's no real trade here. So I can talk. I wasn't talking earlier because I was intently waiting on this break to happen, and I didn't want any distractions because I knew the shorts were going to come through. So, but yeah, I like longs down here. I would not be trying to short the market down here. So Dig Fishy, that's good on you because I would not be chasing the short. But this 5-minute candle is closing the way that I want to see it close if I'm a bull. So we're above the value area high or low. We're kind of bouncing at this area. So we have this low volume shelf right here. So yeah, this could end up being a nice little reversal. You know, potentially get another 40 points or whatever. We'll see. Or you don't have your tape up?
Me? No. I got my charts up.
I'm just waiting to see if we get some type of absorption on the tape. It's looking good though. The
like
momentum is
lows
slowing down.
At 1611 or 161175. Every time we tap down there, we just can't break it. So
yeah, the momentum.
I think we flushed through it once and then pop back up. But either way it go, if we break out of this, my plan here is if we break out of this, then I'll look for a retest of this level. But I would rather wait for this liquidity sweep right here and then short the market. I mean, long the market, sorry. Like I want it to be aggressive when we're getting there. So 16,100 has about 126 orders down there.
Mm-hmm.
So
yep, they're trying to stop price of this psychological.
They're loading a lot right there.
And this was like that level is like the exact opposite of the level that we had at 16,200. So, all
right, that might have been the head of the Head and Shoulders right there. I'm going to see if we break structure off of this. If we break structure on the 15-second, I'll be looking for a pullback into 16,116, and I'll look to take the market long there. But if this continues to flush, then I'm just going to hold back. I think the market's just trying to bait in more early buyers and late sellers. So we got our 3 aggressive candles right there, just kind of waiting. We're either going to take the market long here, or I'm going to wait till we come down to 16,079.
Let me show my book map real fast. So what we're talking about right now on book map is you see how right here, you see this line and see how dark it is, and it's staying too, which you don't see on NQ very often. It's got 136 buyers, or it could be short stop losses, shorts looking to cover down here, right? So it would make sense that this would be an area for a lot of stops to get hit. So what Hobbs is saying is maybe we come back down here, we run these stops right here, we pick up some new buyers, we stop out some shorts, and then we come up and we go higher. So that's kind of like the trade idea. Got pulled away. I made my dough, so I'm good. Facts. Yeah, we dumped, Micaiah. We dumped. And again, like I was saying on the volume, reading the actual volume of these charts right now, if you're looking at the volume, you can see we had high volume, big candle, higher volume, bigger candle. This candle right here, this volume was higher than this one, but look how small this candle is, right? So we lost momentum here. The sellers lost momentum to bring price down even lower. And now we're in this next candle where they're again losing that momentum. And then with the added context of the tape and having basically support underneath us, you can kind of see how the market's starting to react, right? So now we're just waiting to confirm that buyers are ready to take over and then come back up. The only question you have to ask yourself is this going to be a retracement, or is this a true reversal to break that previous high up here? So, but they're loading more orders down here at 16,100. So
yeah, they just loaded up another 50 orders down there. So they're definitely looking to protect that area. So I think this is the area where we get ready to go, but just waiting for a little bit more confirmation. Maybe one more aggressive liquidity sweep from here would be nice. All right, looks like we're putting in a new low here, potentially. Trying to break through these lows again, which is fine by me. Go ahead and snatch up all that liquidity down there, 16,100, run it all the way down to 16.79, and then push. That's
bro, when you were talking about that max drawdown, that trade, my max drawdown was $2.09.
Yeah, that's how you know you got a good trade, bro. Like, fuck,
oh,
like
man. $2.09.
No fucking risk. Is like, whatever.
George said, I made too much money. I can only make $1,500 a day on the 50K challenge, and I'm up over 5K.
Let's go.
That's good and not good, bro. Hey, okay,
hold on. This is the sweep here. Watch out for the sweep, guys. We just soaked up a lot of liquidity here. If this candle reverses green, it's going to be go time.
Yeah, they just snatched a ton of liquidity right there. George, you should try to lose some of that money. That's what I was going to tell you. You can lose it, and then you'll be okay.
Yeah, because it's more of a pain in the ass to try to keep it than
to try to make it, make more. Yep.
Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass.
Hobbs has been there. Hobbs made like $12,000 in a day.
Shut up, Justin.
It was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life, bro. That shit was hilarious.
I made a ridiculous amount of money and then had to try to lose it. And then every time I tried to lose it, I just kept making more. I was like, fuck me.
It was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
All right, we got a lot of buyers stepping in here. Looking at it, taking the market long here.
Yeah, a really nice high volume candle right there on the 1 minute too. And the 5 minute, it's looking like we could start to reverse. Damn, Fishy, you was in some pain for a little bit there, but you're good now. Yeah, I think I'd want to see this break structure come back down and then putting that inverse head and shoulders. That'd probably be the best sign that the market's ready to reverse. The market needed this sell-off though. God damn, we needed this shit. Let's check on Microsoft. Everything's coming down. Apple is back to a potential gap fill bounce. Nvidia is potentially making a higher low here. Microsoft has just continued to sell the fuck off, and Amazon sold the fuck off too, but it's getting a bounce now. So, and VIX is still pushing up. So it's pushing up, but it's getting a little rejection. Is that it? I don't know. It is getting a bit of a rejection here. Jay George said, I have my stop loss around 1,500. I need buyers to step in. Oh, so are you still in the trade? Like, are you actively trying to?
Long, or is he short?
No. Are you actively still in the trade, trying to make? Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. Like, if you make way too much money, you just leave the trade on, and you're like, okay, let me.
Oh yeah, and then try to see.
And then let's see if buyers can step back up and stop me out. That's
what I should have done. That's what I should have done.
That is fucking genius.
That's what I should have done that one day. All right, let's see if we get one more aggressive sweep down. This might be a higher low being put in right here.
VIX is still trying to push up. That motherfucker got rejected.
I think we're about to continue to push down. All right, so let's see.
Oh man, bro, I'm about to post this shit, bro. Look at where ES fucking rejected. The fucking September 1st high.
Oh, yeah. Right on point.
I called that shit.
Right on point. He said, oh.
I called that shit to the fucking dick. I'm about to fucking, you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to go back and I'm about to clip that shit and make a fucking.
All right, here we go. Here we go. This is the wow moment. All right, here we go.
We're coming down to this 30-minute demand zone is really where I want to see price hold.
Yeah, I want to see us come all the way down to this 3 hour, and we're almost there, about 10 points away.
That is fucking printing. The crazy thing is, George, it's like we're still coming down. It's like, do I just stop the bleeding and just get the fuck out, or do I trust that bulls are gonna bring us back up?
Yeah, bulls are gonna come back up, man. We're gonna come back up, bro.
I mean, it's a win-win at this point. Like, either you keep making money, you say fuck it, or bulls come back up and you get exactly what you want. It's funny though. It's definitely funny.
All right, let's see if they put you in here.
Get your ass up. Get your ass up. Get your ass up.
Another aggressive push keeps getting denied.
Mm-hmm. At this point, it's just a waiting game. At this point,
Yep.
I love this though. I think it's super easy to trade when we have those patterns like that.
What patterns?
There's just chart patterns. Like these consolidation chart patterns make life so much easier to read price. And Emmett had to have killed today because he said, first, thank God, and then thank NQ and this one day I needed, instead of 2 months, I might be taking 4. And, hey,
kill count.
Emmett, you said that like 2 weeks ago. I expect to be back, bro. You ain't leaving us.
Every time he say he gonna leave, he come right back.
He sit there, he'd be like, yeah, so when I said 2 and I said 4, I think it's gonna be 6. You know what? I'm taking a whole year now. He'd be like, yeah, all right, bro. We'll see you tomorrow. And
Bulls are trying down here, but I don't know. I'd rather wait for point of origin, but I don't know. But
no.
This looks like a nice little inverse head and shoulder. I'm gonna try a long right here. See what happens.
Bro,
Just a small
okay.
little 10-point stop here. I like the higher low that just got put in. I like the potential inverse head and shoulders right there on the 15-second chart. I'm gonna give a shot right here. See what happens.
Okay. You going? How many points you looking for?
I'm just looking for a break of the highs. Go back up. 205. Damn, that's 100 points away. God damn. Maybe not a break of the highs. Just 150 would be nice. Basically, I'm a little early because we still haven't broken structure, but I'm playing it based off the thesis that on the 15-second over here, we might have put in an inverse head and shoulder. So if we start to look aggressively selly and we don't get underneath this guy right here, then it'll come back down.
Yeah, I'm looking at least on the tape right now. We're making we are breaking and making lower lows and lower highs, but yeah, we gotta get above 16,111. I think it'll be straight.
Yeah, we're aggressively continuing to sell, but we're not breaking. If we don't break below 16,09675 or whatever this low is right here, that's where my stop is. So I'll invalidate the trade if we break below 16,094. So it'll be a 10-point stop. Because the basis of my thesis is that we just put in a higher low on the 15-second and an inverse head and shoulder on the 15-second. That's the basis of my thesis. So my thesis is incorrect if we break below 94.75. So my stop is at 93.75.
Let me look at the 15-second chart. Where's that?
Yeah, just draw a horizontal ray at 609,475, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But again, it's just a 15-second chart, so it could play out, might not play out, but I like what I'm seeing. I like the fact that we broke some type of structure. We had an inverse head and shoulders pattern put in right there, and now we're just got to battle back up. If we can get past the Fibonacci retracement at what is this previous high at 11350, we get above 11350, we'll go. If not, then I'll take the loss. It's fine.
Okay, I think I see what you're seeing on the 15-second. How we came down, we came up, we came down.
Yeah, we had the aggressive sweep, push
up.
back up. We got the retest of 6095. I took the market loan at 104 and put my stop below 10 points below that. So I would have rather been long down here at 0.87. That would have made me feel a lot better, but we consolidated real quick and then we popped up real fast. So I was like, fuck, let me just wait for a little bit of a pullback.
Yeah, I see what you see.
We got some lows being put in, so I'm just gonna bring my stop up about 3. So I'm only risking about 3 points now. So it's got to work out, protect those lows, or then I'll lose 3 points on the trade, and I'm okay with 3 points. 10 points, I don't like too much, but 3 points, I can stomach 10 points. 3 points.
Yeah, 3 points is like what, $60?
Yeah, $60. All right, we're tapping my break even area right there. If we don't hold these lows, we're gonna stop me out, and I'm cool with a 3-point loss.
Yeah, looks like we're getting a little bit of a rejection off of value area.
Yeah, that's why I knew it was super risky. That's why I'm like, well, if I take it, I'll just trail my stop with the lows because I'm taking it off the 15 seconds, so it's got to go, or we'll just trade it. We'll trail it off the lows, the protected lows. Every time we get a protected low, I'll bring my stop up till I get to break even. Then I'll stay at break even.
Yeah, it's looking good though.
It's looking good though, so we'll see.
That was a really nice defense by the Bulls.
Yeah, that was right at my entry too. So
also what I like about that defense too is that there was a lot of selling that they were able to dead.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, like I said, 113 push is what I'm looking for. If we get above 113, we'll go.
Yeah, because that's the prior high.
Mm-hmm. That's the prior high. So we get above and close above that, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, we just closed above it, retested it, and now we're going.
There we go.
Yeah, so you should be fine.
There we go. Now we can go to break even. All right. Risk-free trade. Let this motherfucker play out now.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely thought she was a little too early, but it worked out cool.
Because you weren't watching the 15 second, you were watching the 5 minute.
Well, I was watching the 5 minute and the 1 minute, but it's a little hard to see inverse head and shoulders.
I created a new execution window, and it's got the 1 minute on the left side, and it's got the 15 second on the right. So that allows me to, when I'm ready to trade, and I just click one tab, as opposed to like switching in between the tabs.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotten me into a lot of trouble going back and forth, waiting on things to load. So now instead of switching between the tabs, I go to the execution window. And once I'm in my execution window, now I can switch. Once I get the trade entry, now I can switch over to the the window that has the 5 minute and ES as well. So I can kind of see things kind of get busy on the 5 minutes. So I'm looking for this to push out, but if it doesn't push out, we'll take the little, shit, we're up $300 on this damn trade. I didn't realize that.
Check. Yeah, all the stocks are starting to reverse back to the upside. So
yeah, I'm gonna hold it. I think this might have been the pullback for the morning. So I'm gonna try to hold it up to the highs at 212. See if we can't break structure up there. Let me check the 15 minute here. Yeah, 15 minute looks really good. We printed that morning star pattern that I like. So if we can kind of push past 130, I think the next level will be to just eat up this candle that we gave up in the morning.
Well, Emmett said he's in with you. So
well, we're getting a hellified pullback right now. So watch for a pullback into 610.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I marked 1225 this level as my key, as a key level. I think I found this. Oh yeah, look at my screen. If we go back and see, oh yeah, this was a prior high, and on the way up,
be careful with these highs. Yeah, I'm gonna take profit right there. Profit right there. Just because these highs, we aggressively just rejected those highs. That's not what I wanted to see. So I'm gonna just lock in $100 right there, $150 or so. Yeah, see, we already all the way back down to my stop. Yeah, good
Yeah,
fucking trade.
that was aggressive.
Yeah. As soon as
That
I
was
saw that
aggressive.
rejection at the highs right there, I was like, nope, I'm out. So
Yeah, that was
good
my
first trade on the
line.
day. But let's
Hey,
see
pad
if
your
we put
stats.
this higher low in right here. Yeah, see, we're putting it right back in. We're gonna come right back up. Yep. See, that's why that entry is so fucking important because if had I got the entry down at 0.87, I wouldn't have been tempted to take profit right there. I'd have just let the trade play out. But man, that was an aggressive fucking rejection right there.
It
Very aggressive.
was. Where you got out, did the price come back up to that level, or did you get out before?
Come back up to what level?
Like where did you secure profit at?
At 120.
120.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, I got out. I got out right when I saw the rejection because I saw it early on the 15-second chart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once I saw it on the
see it
15-second
Bookmap.
chart, I was like, I'm out. I didn't like it because I was watching the 1 minute and I'm like, well, we got this structure right here at 130, and we could continue to push, or this could be the inverse head and shoulder right here, right? But now it looks like these bulls or these bears I have other plans, right? So once I saw that rejection at the highs, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
And you can see on the 1 hour we're aggressively engulfing this particular candle. So I'll wait until we come back to the point of origin to re-enter the trade. So
Yeah.
I mean, with highs, it was 16105. Yeah, 105 was a little too late. Where I got in was a little too late as well, but I still put the trade on. I made a quick scalp to start the day off with, right? Give myself a little bit of a cushion, and we'll kind of trade from there. Like I do like the higher low that we're putting in, but I'd much rather I'd like it a hell of a lot better if we just come all the way down to 16079. That's what I would like.
Yeah.
Like if we come back into this point of origin right here on the 3 hour, see, and now we're aggressively putting in another higher low. So
yeah, this is what I would have probably wanted to see. That was tough though, because you would have got stopped out anyway for break even if you hadn't taken it. So
well, what I wanted to do was get long at 16090. I just hesitated it. If I would have got long at 16090 and put my stop at 16084, that was the trade. That's what I really wanted. But I hesitated. And then I ended up getting a late entry. And then that late entry ended up costing me.
yeah.
So because at that point I would have been up 30 points, up $600 and out of the trade. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, I want to wait until this 3 hour gets tapped because right now
that's what I'm waiting on now.
Around.
It's like it's point of origin at this point. It's like just come down, tap the fucking 3 hour, and then I'll look to trade that. And it looks like we're eventually going to come down to it. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on now. Like I said, now I got a little bit of a cushion over here on Topstep, so that's always a good thing. Start the day off with a little bit of cushion. Stop loss the break. All right, cool. My bad, chat. Like, oh, now we're in my execution window again. I'm about to go dark. I'm about to go dark again. Let's see here.
Did you take the wick from that 3 hour?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm gonna look at it. Oh no, even if you took the wick. Oh yeah, you did. It's 7-9. Okay.
It's wick.
Gotcha. Actually, lower there. Oh yeah. As far as my trades go, I'm just waiting for us to come down to this 3 hour. Or y'all can't see my screen. I'm just waiting for us to come down to this 3 hour right here. We come down to this 3 hour, and I'll look to take the market long if I get the right signals. But yeah, the market is slowing down, so that is a good sign. If the market decides to push, then it'll just push without me. I'm fine with that. I definitely this week, the main thing that I've definitely seen over and over and over again is that my areas work, and I just need to trust my areas. So if we're not in my areas, then I just won't take a trade. So I don't care what price does. I'll read price, but I'm not willing to take trades if they're not in an area where I've already deemed them to be important. So
Have a plan and execute your plan, Murasaka.
Yeah, VIX is holding really steady at 13.9. So, like I said, for me, the next trade I take will just be kind of like Jay is saying, like waiting on that 3-hour demand. We also have the previous day high sitting down there as well. So that's always a great area to trade. So as much as I really want the trade to come down here, I'm not going to force it. When it comes down here, I'll look to trade it. It looks like it's coming down here. So
Let's try.
Trying to come down. Just break this fucking white line right here. Just break this white line right here.
Let's check on these stocks real fast. Apple's still trying to sell off. Nvidia's still trying to sell off. Microsoft is selling off, and so is Amazon. One thing to think about so Microsoft does have a 5-minute that we're tapping into, actually. Pretty nice 5-minute. So we'll see what happens there. But I think Microsoft is kind of the key, right? Like if Microsoft can get going back to the upside and Apple follows, then I think we'll be good because Microsoft has really been driving this market.
Yeah.
But the scary thing, and it's not to be scared, but the scary thing is if Microsoft continues to fall, I think it's going to drag the rest of the market down with it. And you got to think about Microsoft has a lot of fear with it, right? Because it's up at all-time highs. So there are people who stupidly bought up at the 384s, and now they're going to be trapped, and they're going to be scared as well as the rest of the people. So see what happens. But the market seems to be losing steam to the downside. So
yeah, just want that final blow. Just come down one more time. I mean, we got a double bottom right here, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to wait to see if we can get into this demand zone. If this double bottom plays out, I'll play the pullback. Right? That's kind of where I'm looking at it.
Yeah, maybe if we get an aggressive break. I think getting an aggressive break above 16,122 and then playing the retest of 6122. Like as long as we get, I forgot what they call it, but as long as we get a far enough push away to where it's a true break, and then we come back and retest it, that'd be nice. Yeah,
the goal is to get above 15,122. Like that's the goal.
Yeah,
but till the market decides what it wants to do. Let me check the 5 here.
If we do come back down into this 5-minute demand zone though, and we start to get that change, then that 6122 can be a really nice target as well, to potentially get up to, because it looks like, at least on the tape, they're trying to protect 16,130. We got 109 orders sitting up there. The world above says the game belongs to me. What up, the world above? Wiser the most says blew my account. It's all right, bro. We all have blown.
Good, man. We all been here, bro. Accounts. Like this is part of the game, unfortunately, right? Like no matter how good you think you are, like that the market will humble that ass real quick. So you just got to make sure you're trading your levels, you're trading, what you see, and get out of those positions when you see them not working out, right? Like today I saved myself, break even, so to speak, because I was able to exit the trade at the right time. This is a double bottom and it's down at this 5-minute demand zone, man. I really want to take this.
Yeah, Wiser, I would just say go back over your day-to-day and see what you did wrong, see what you did right, and then try to improve, man. Like I've 100%. Blown more accounts than I would love to mention, right? I'm okay with that. I don't know how many. I don't keep track, but like Hob said, it's a part of the process, right? We're gonna blow accounts, but try to learn from those accounts so that way you don't blow the next one. Judah Barack says the game belongs to me.
Dang, everybody saying
I'm the boss. He had to add I'm the boss. Rick Ross in this bitch. Male gossip is a disease.
Wiki
Said,
all
man, it's
morning
been
for
wiki
futures.
all morning for futures. It's been wiki down
Been
here,
pretty-
but
it's been wiki in
sell-off.
consolidation areas, but I mean the sell-off and the pump this morning were pretty clean.
Yeah, you. Oh fuck! Don't tell me.
Big Fishy says, "Take it, Hobbs." Nah, I'm gonna wait.
We actually.
I want a
used to
liquidity
before, we
sweep,
could be doing
man.
this
I want
again,
another
though.
liquidity sweep. I'm gonna wait. It'll come. It'll come. It always does.
So now the question is, are we bear flagging here? Because today has been one of those days where the market's made a move and then consolidated. Let me go back. In the morning, before the market opened, we made a move, we consolidated, and then we broke out to the upside. Then we came up, we consolidated, and then we made the breakdown to the downside. Now we're consolidating yet again down here at these lows. And the question now becomes, do we make a move back to the upside or do we break down even further? I don't know the answer.
Stay tuned for the next episode of the Trade Shop. Right now, the market's bearish, right? Like the market's not the market's bearish, but the move is bearish. The move is to the bear side. So if you're gonna play reversals, you just need to be aware that right now, until we go to another refuel point, the market is looking to continue to sell off. Those refuel points are identified on my chart by this white box and this green box. This green box is dead meat to me, right? Like this 30-minute demand failed, right? Like it failed. Buyers failed to hold price there. So this level was irrelevant. But the rest of this, anytime we're below this 50% retracement, like I'm looking to long the market back up. That's why I thought it was very high quality to short the market up here, because we were above the 50% retracement. I just was looking for, and this is something that I got to work on for myself, right? Is now I'm here trying to reverse the market, right? As opposed to, how can I put this? So sometimes as a trader, we react to what the market has already done instead of reacting to what the market is getting ready to do. As a trader, you have to be proactive as opposed to reactive, right? And this morning when I was talking about this short, I should have just taken it, right? And it's not a regret because I had my reasons why I didn't want to take it, but it's something that I have to work on as a trader. It's one of those things I need to clean up where it's like, dude, you're calling out a perfect trade. Take the goddamn trade, right? Like that's something that I told myself I definitely want to get away from doing, where I'm commentating a trade, but I'm not taking the trade. Like, fuck that. Put the risk on the table. You know what I mean? So just one of those little things that I'm working on with myself, because now I think the market definitely wants to reverse down here, but I'm not going to ignore it, right? So now I know that we got a bunch of trap sellers down at 16,086, and if they don't get rewarded, this market is going to push back up. So that's what I'm looking to trade.
Yeah, I think for you, for this one, what happened earlier, the keyword that I heard was, yeah, the short looks good, but I'm not gonna take it though. Like, and like I think we both have done that. No, I know, but I'm saying like when you catch yourself saying stuff like that, that's when you gotta like stop and think about like what you're actually saying. Because I do the same shit. I've done it before too, where I'm like, yeah, this is good, but I'm not gonna take it though. Like it's almost like you don't trust yourself in the analysis.
Well, it's because you fall into the trap of not trusting, not believing that the market will stop, right? Like it's like, well, we're just been so bullish, even though you can technically read all of the analysis you want and know that analysis is pointing you toward the right direction, but you just don't believe it because the market's just been so aggressive. It's like, ain't no fucking way this shit is gonna keep going. Like, well, it's not even that. It's just no way I'm putting risk or I'm betting that the market is gonna come down. Because I just did that, or I just thought about doing it, and the market rallied 100 fucking points from there. So it's like, it's like, damn, we're seeing the market's giving me the same fucking look. I'm gonna buy it again, or I'm gonna sell it again. So that's kind of where you get caught up at, right? So again, I mean, no harm, no foul, right? Like it's all part of the game. Like the market will make another move. It's pushing into that 950, 930 time frame, which is where I like to trade, and it looks like we might be getting a little bit of a push here. I just really want the market to sweep. I want the market to aggressively push down from this area, and it doesn't look like it wants to do that. So,
yeah, we're just playing games around here.
Yeah, we're just trying to steal liquidity right here. So,
I gotta ask you a question. Are you actually a midget? I feel like you have to be with
Wait,
that thing.
Zabak? He's always
Zabak, a
rub
midget.
one out.
I'm just wondering.
Before market open, this thing's stressful. Whoa.
Oh, I did not
What's
read the
happening?
comment,
You got the comment up and you ain't even read it.
I didn't because I was just the name got me. I still want to answer though. You do whatever you want to do in your personal time. I don't really care, but
Well,
I need to know.
man, that's why I always rub one out before the stream. Damn.
Micaiah said this is a bearish
bottom
pennant.
down here.
Yeah, I'm not interested until we do something because we're just consolidated down here. So this is where our good friend Patrick would get caught in some chops. So he probably killed it though on that short. But Tay, what up, Tay? Tay says LOL. She's probably laughing at my never mind. You know, I'm not gonna say nothing. He's taken. He's somebody's bitch, Tay. He's somebody's bitch. Hustle for Life says waiting to see
I should have
break 7-4 on ES. 7-4. Oh, okay. The low, yeah. It looks like we're pushing back up. ES is kind of struggling to get above the 80s though. So it could, if we break structure at the 80s, then that could be a sign that NQ is also going to break structure. So that could be good because ES is a little bit ahead of NQ. It looks like, yeah, and it's going for it. ES is pushing now. So if you got it long early, could work out. I'm watching this trend line though, see what we do up there. Oh, you guys can't see my screen, but you see Hop screen, so good enough. Joshua Tree, aka Kimbo Slice, morning all. What's up, Joshua Tree? Mel Gossip says notifications don't work. Came through on chance. Oh, well, that's not a us thing. That's a YouTube
thing. I don't know what to do with that. All right, there's the break of structure right there.
Yeah.
Oh shit. My entry was spot the fuck on. I didn't take it.
Hopefully YouTube fixes that. Terry O'Veal says my mic sounds nice. Check one. Okay.
Let's get it.
OG this. Sick OG this says luckily Tesla calls are paying good today. I haven't even looked at Tesla.
Yeah, anytime the market sells off, Tesla usually does well. They announced that Cybertruck yesterday, so that was good.
Oh, really? Man, fuck the Cybertruck. That shit looks like.
Well, they announced the deliveries are coming out. I mean, I feel like that's no reason to rally the stock, but whatever. I feel like that money's already been placed in the revenue stream. So,
facts. Looks like buyers are trying to push us out, but hitting a little bit of resistance. See if they can break us above. G Cart says, "Can a white girl get some love too?" Jeez.
Oh shit. We got the white girls in the building. Let's go.
Can a white girl get some love?
There you go.
Why is it the most? I'm down, G Cart. I'm down. Okay, why is it the most? Spit your gang, bro.
Don't read that.
Hey, hey, world above. They don't know. I know.
Meta is fucking selling off. If we can break 125, yeah. I like it. If you got long at the bottom, I like it. Again, where this white box is, I think where the longs will come in. I'm just really, really cautious in this area because what I think is happening, I think we're building value to go back up, but we're gonna steal liquidity. So my thought process is this, right? And it's gonna frustrate me if this doesn't happen, but I'm still gonna stick to it. So my thought process is this. This is the low here, right? Let me go to my execution window, right? So you guys can see kind of what I'm looking at. The low came in right here so far. There's multiple reasons why I believe this is the low down here at 16086. However, we haven't been able to break the high. So if this high that we're trying to put in works, then I'm going to wait till we break this structure and then we come back down and put in this inverse head and shoulders. That's what I really want, right? And if we get it, great. If we don't get it, I'm gonna just sit on my hands still because I should have been long again. I got the long that I wanted 4 times, and didn't take it. So that's the struggle that I'm dealing with right now. Is the hesitation is killing me right now.
Yeah, I think it's always hard when it's that extreme of a sell-off to trust that the longs are going to come in and that buyers are going to come into the market. But we are creating a new 5-minute demand zone down here at these lows. So
Yeah.
that's pretty bullish. But this again, 16,122 right now is acting as resistance. So
Bulls are in control. And they just we're just waiting to. Yeah, damn.
Oh, that's your picture is Ja Wick DJ or Dig Fishy. You got Ja Wick on your profile. Zabak says, nah, it's Hebrew. Like, look up Zabak in Hebrew and then read the rest. Okay, got you. So you're not an actual midget. It's just a Hebrew person in the Hebrew text. Got it.
Apple wants up. Let's see.
Apple wants up. Sup. Appreciate you,
Apple looks
RTR.
exactly like us. Apple looks exactly like NQ, like to the tick. So
yeah, ES broke above its structure and is trying to hold now. So it could bode well for NQ trying to break above its structure and holding. But yeah, RTR, appreciate the sub, brother. Make sure you stop by every day. We appreciate it. And don't forget to like the stream, everybody. There's 26 people here. At one time, I think we had almost 40, but let's see if this. All right, we're starting to get the breakout now. Man, this is a tough read. These lines.
All right, there's the push. See if we can't get this rejection back at VWAP. If not, we're going to fly through this. Apple's trying to push out of this as well.
VIX is also trying to sell off as well. VIX is trying to get back.
Yeah, we're down at 13.82.
Yeah. Yeah, VIX is trying to come back down. But basically just got absorption down there, huh?
Yep, I just looked back at it. I was like, damn, that was basically just absorption. Need a bigger screen. It's like when I was watching my book map, like I saw it, but I didn't see it, right? Like I was zoomed in into it, but I didn't zoom out and look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it was very, very, very difficult to read in my opinion.
It's all good. 15-minute is getting this push out of here. Nice bullish engulfing. Reading the market down here was pretty difficult, so I didn't really take the trade, but we'll see what happens.
This light's killing me. Oh. Look at how these motherfuckers flip the fucking book on 1620.
They flipped the fuck, bro. They flipped the fuck out of this book. And I saw it, man. I don't know. Today feels like I'm just hesitating a little too much. So get myself in trouble. Lots of blown accounts across YouTube today. Really? I don't know how. Maybe everybody was just
a lot of people were bullish. I think a lot of people were
maybe everybody was just so bullish and trying to just long it anywhere, hoping it'll come back. I definitely was not that guy.
I think a lot of people got caught being bullish, especially when you see this big ass fucking rally candle we got this morning. It was a fucking 40-point candle.
Yeah. I think they were right to be bullish. They just needed areas for the market to pull back to. And if you didn't have those areas marked out, like, yeah, you were probably longing it at every look. Everything that looked like a basing candle, people were getting long.
Every little dip the market made, they viewed it as a pullback to go long.
Yep.
Josette Livingston says chopped up twice now. Were you trying to long or short the market? Dig Fishy says show me the money. Yeah, dude, you never
Big Fishy killing that shit. He like sprint this bitch.
Good hold.
Futures is chopped, not options. I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah,
like options will chop you up faster than futures will.
No, they
just because you got one more enemy, which is theta. So, all right, here comes the pullback. This is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. Come on back down and pick me up down here at this 5-minute demand zone. That's all I want. Just give me one shot at the fucking apple today.
fucking killing me. Fucking light keeps blinking. I want to see if we hold this. Oh, never mind. We broke through it aggressively.
Yeah, I think the market's again still aggressively bearish down here, but it's trying to break out of this. And that was the pullback.
So
yeah, we definitely broke structure back to the upside, but I think the market wants more.
potentially, yeah.
Yeah. I think the market wants to come down a little lower before we go back up, because the 1 hour, looking kind of a little shaky. A little shaky. 1 hour's looking a little shaky.
Little shaky.
See, I'm glad I didn't fucking take that long. That makes me feel better. Okay, come on down. I was really going through it over here, man.
Drew says, Hobbs and Justin, how many trades did you guys take so far today? We've both taken one trade.
One trade.
We both taken one trade.
Yeah. Still waiting to take number 2 here. I like the setup on the 5-minute demand zone that we just built. So I'm hoping to come back down to where all of these aggressive buyers came in on the tape. I'm hoping we come back down, retest that area, and then I'll look to take the market long. I think that's a good trade.
Kevin said, whoa. Like, yeah. Sellers came in strong to defend. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But this is the buyer's chance to put in the higher low right here. If buyers can put in that higher low right here, I'll be very interested. Or double bottom one more time before we go up. I'd be very interested in longs down here. Or this could be where sellers officially take it. Damn, they just slapped the spoof. Spoofing ass beats.
Wiser said, I'm getting the Diddy treatment today in the market. No love, nowhere. Diddy paid for that love. And he spread that love around.
He paid for that love big time.
Oh my God. Yeah, the market is very tough to read down here. Very, very tough. Southside crypto in the building. Southside player crypto in the building.
Oh shit. Player.
Diddy got some splaining to do. He probably never gonna explain it, but see, and this is where I always struggle with the market.
Yeah, because it's in that flip or die situation right now, right? Like obviously I understand that the character has switched, but we've switched character again on the lower time frames, but the higher time frame is still bullish. So it's like you got a decision to make. Do you want to let this ride out and potentially miss the big push? Or, you just want to, I'm choosing to just sit on my hands and wait. Like I do not like the price action down here, so I'm just going to wait. I think the market wants to play games, still liquidity right after left. So I'm just going to wait.
We got Kathy Hughes Johnson in the building. Says, hi guys, hope all is well in your trading day. Yeah, I think both of our trading days are going pretty well. I mean, we're both green, so can't complain there.
Yeah, you can't complain with green. I'm small green, but I'm green. That's all you get. That's all you can hope for, right? So,
but this is.
But hi,
tough.
Kathy. How are you?
This is tough. This is very tough. Shayala says, or Shayala, hopefully I pronounced it right. Shayala says, I didn't even know you were on. Damn, is YouTube fucking with our
YouTube banning us, bro? What's going on?
Man,
yeah, we on Monday through Friday. If you guys don't see us on YouTube, just check Twitter.
I'm gonna add it to the banner about what we from 9 starting live streams at 9 a.m. It's gonna be on our banner.
We start every day at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central, every single day. YouTube just be on the BS.
This looks like this could be the lower high being put in that we thought. It's just so I cannot trade in this range. I cannot. I need some type of extreme to be touched.
Yeah, because every time we break a high, we come back down and we're not holding the lows. Instead, we're sweeping the lows and popping right back up. So if you get in, you got to give yourself an extreme, not an extreme, but a decent size stop loss, because the character is switching so many times. So
yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Let's check on the rest of the stock market here. Again, everything's just trading sideways, guys. Like Apple's trading sideways. Microsoft looks like a bear flag. Meta's trying to push back up. There's just no bulls in the building. Like everybody, all the bulls have left the building, and now they're just trapping people that think the market's going to reverse, right? Like until we get some type of sign, the market's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
And right now, the 1 hour, to me, the 1 hour is telling the true story. The 1 hour is telling the story that we're bearish, right? So just accept it. And, you know, I'm looking for long opportunities, but because the market is super bearish, I mean, it's super bullish, but hell, this shit is not looking good right now for longs.
Yeah,
we just keep selling down. So I'm not going to keep fucking shorting it.
This could be a head and shoulders. We're breaking the structure for the head and shoulders out right now.
We swept the highs, came back in, put in a lower high, and then came right back down.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there's the head and shoulders playing out. We're coming. We're about to tumble. How low we go, I don't know. We could bounce somewhere in here though, but yeah, that's why it's tough to play in this fucking range. The market can do anything. Angels Nup 7 believes in the Most High.
He said, "I'm too old to trade, but it looks fun."
You're never too old to trade. Shit.
Depending on what your idea of fun is.
But he was 99. he was 99 years old. One of the greatest investors to ever live. So you never.
This guy from the group H-Town, Shazam.
Talking about you, right?
No, he talking about you.
Who the fuck is the group H-Town? I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Your young ass, boy. Look at that.
And exactly why it's probably your ass. Now I gotta look and see. That it sounds like a Motown group from like, I don't know.
You said a Motown group?
Yeah.
Wow.
It is a Motown group, right? Or yeah, they're R&B. Okay.
So they R&B, so they Motown.
I mean, that's just that's how I feel. I don't know, but I just don't. I mean, they're from the 90s.
They Motown, like, bro. It's R&B, so it gotta be Motown. Like, this motherfucker's the only motherfuckers that did. He hit Motown,
but they're all
they're
okay. And, well, okay. So there's two light skinned brothers and one dark skinned brother, but I'm assuming he's probably talking about me. I'm gonna assume that.
I know he's talking about you. There's never a doubt for me.
I never listened to H-Town. No,
never a doubt for me.
That's not racist. That's not racist. And no, you're not taking my black card away. Never heard knocking boots. I know what knocking boots means, but no, I don't.
Yeah, he's never heard of that, guys. Just leave him alone.
I was. Let me see. When they came out.
All right, this area is where I'm looking to trade these longs right here. We'll see what happens on the old critical thinking window over here.
The critical thinking window.
AKA, yeah. You like that?
Your trading window.
The critical thinking window over here. This is the execution screen. Like, again, I would really like to see this thing drop to 6079 and come down. That's what I would really like, but I'm just gonna wait. This is the thing about trading is like it's just a test of your patience. Like that's it. That's all it is. You know what's gonna happen. You have a good idea of what's gonna happen, but the market shows you so many different looks before we get there that it makes you think you're gonna miss what you know is gonna happen, right? And that's where the FOMO kicks in, right? That's where the emotions come in at. So. If I wasn't on YouTube streaming, I promise you I would just set an alert and walk the fuck away because I don't want to see all this shit. Because I know, you know, you'll fuck around and make a bad decision. And it's just like, yo, then you'll look back on the trade and be like, I knew this shit was gonna go there. Like, yeah, you did, but you traded this, you know. So just waiting.
Jayhawk, you don't want Travis Kelce. You don't want Travis Kelce on the squad. He's proposing a trade like on TikTok. How it's actually kind of funny, the videos, I'm not gonna lie, but I'll take the L on this one. Yes, I didn't know who H-Town was. I'll take the L.
Yeah, that's why I just like Google it. You'll figure it out. I'm sure you're smart.
Z says trading tests your greed and your patience. Yes. Yep. Yes.
100%. All of your emotions get tested. All of them.
My greed has been actually I made a video specifically about greed 2 days ago because greed whooped my ass. But I've been better since then though. kind of, sort of.
It was 2 days
I mean,
ago.
yeah, I've been better since then. Although today would have been the day to be greedy because I could have got a lot more market. But I'm not mad at it though.
Today worked out exactly how you needed it to work out to have that confidence come right back. So that's what's
true.
up.
That's true.
I mean, you saw your profit target smash. All right, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Market taking his sweet ass time to get to our trade territory, but we're almost there.
Yeah.
10 more points and we'll be there.
Yeah. Looks like we may go ahead and sweep these lows.
That's what I want. I want us to sweep these fucking lows, get these fucking piss off those bulls that sit there and consolidate it for fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah, ES is already below its lows. So and
right,
bouncing currently.
Here we go. There it goes. All right. Right on schedule. Oh, time. Is the train here? Okay. Train's here, guys. Choo choo.
All right, we're almost there.
Almost there. Previous day high break right there. Okay. A bunch of people getting short. Oh, it's going to fall forever, guys. It's going to fall forever. Bring that ass here, boy. Come here. Yeah. That's the candle. There she is. Hey, lady.
Buy up.
Let's see if it holds or we get one more drop.
Scalp that bear flag out. Nice. You're hilarious.
Very nice.
Oh, okay. I see what bear flag you saw now. I looked at this. I was looking at it a little bit differently, but now that you mention it,
we got trap sellers in the building. Fresh meat on the line, guys.
Kind of. It wasn't as nice.
Be out of here. Go.
What? Zabak? I'm not going to put that comment up, but that's funny.
What do you do?
You're going to have to read it on your own time.
Oh. He like, nah, bro, I can't even say that one.
That one might get us in trouble. So Braden wants to know if you're in this because I can tell you I'm not. I don't think he's in this. No, I think he's
no. I'm not. I think we get one more sweep because usually we get that first aggressive push to trap more buyers, and then we get this aggressive sweep one more time, and then it's time to get long. So that was the first signal to say, okay, buyers are definitely down here, and then we get one more sweep to sweep the liquidity, and then I want to get long. So let's see if they step in here.
Yeah, I would just say the 5-minute volume right now is it's showing an ascending volume. So as long as this candle closes strong, I think there's still going to be more selling. This is really nice for a trend down. So yeah, just reading the volume, I don't see a reason to short the market just yet.
You mean long the market?
Or long the market, sorry. Long the market just yet. But we are in a nice area to potentially take longs. It just longs have not appeared.
Yeah, right now it's just area. It's just area for me right now. Confirmation was the extra. The buyer stepping into the market right there was impressive, but I want to see more.
Yeah.
And the VIX is continuing to push up. So, see, now this is impressive. Let's see if we can come back and retest, and then give me a retest of 6070.
Yeah, I would definitely want to see buyers or sellers get trapped down here at these lows, and see
I want
buyers start to step in here. That'd be nice.
Exactly.
To get this candle.
Exactly.
It's tough though.
Mm-hmm.
But this is definitely an area buyers
we just
need to
keep bear
defend.
flagging and then dropping back down. So every time we bear flag, every time we push up, it comes up like a bear flag. We're not aggressively pushing up. We're just filling passive orders like a bear flag, and then we're just dumping. So, I mean, you could scalp every one of these bear flags and make some money, but I'm just waiting.
Yeah. Z says in the Discord, is it more clear when you guys enter or exit? I would say more clear, no, but you won't get you'll get it real time because we have a delay on YouTube. I don't know how long the delay is, but
Yeah,
you would actually get it real time when we actually say like, oh, we're getting in long or short here. But we don't we're not a call Discord, right? Like we're not telling the Discord members, hey, when we get long, you should get long too, or when we get short, you should get short too. Like the point of the Discord is to make self-sufficient traders who have their own ideas, traders who have their you can use our strategy, that's fine, but also try to make it your own, right? Like add, subtract, whatever you got to do to get profitable. But yeah, we're not in the business of telling you when to get long or when to get short or when to get out or when to get in. So hopefully I'm sure you want to add.
Literally what I was gonna say. I was like, well, I mean, if you're looking for a Discord or a YouTube channel to make call outs, like we're not that Discord.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
The point of our channel is to share our journey, and we also call price, right? If you're waiting on me to tell you when to get long or short, then you probably need to be in the Discord more often so that you can come for the lessons when the market isn't open, right? So that's when the work is done, in my opinion, right? Like the work is done after the market closes. I do a lot of work after the market is closed, not during market closure. So, I mean, not during market open. So.
Yeah, because the question you got to ask yourself is like, if the person you're following was to die tomorrow, can I make trades and still make money? If the answer is no, then you're in trouble, right? So, Male Gossip Disease says Amazon faked me out. Damn. Yeah, we're still selling. We're still coming down.
This is looking like a all day sell off.
It could be. It
fine
could
with
be.
me.
But it's been kind of slow. I mean, I guess it has been slow, but no. Jay George says, "Got to go to work. Up 10K. Still waiting on buyer to step in and kick me out." you might be praying.
You might have just fucked yourself on this one, bro.
Yeah, you might want to have to call this one in.
Oh man,
damn,
this shit's still going. Justin would have been up like 20 grand right now.
I would have been. Hell yeah, I'd be right with you, George, if I would have taken that profit.
Thanks for the clarification. Watching a past video say documentation on entries and thought I was missing something. Nah. So you was watching one of our videos? Documentation on entry. I don't think we ever put it.
Maybe you were maybe
you were watching one of the old videos when Justin used to just record his can be a good entry. 16052. Yeah, I like entries down here, but again, we shouldn't let me pause the music for a second. I'm gonna pause the music for a second. Let me school y'all on some shit right now. Okay. Look, guys, listen. Here's what you need to look at. Stop looking for longs just because the market already did this shit. Like, right? Let me turn this off real quick. I'm gonna turn everything off. I just want you guys to focus. Just stop guessing right now, and let's just reset the room. Okay. I want you guys to take a deep breath and reset the freaking room. Okay. Look, this is the 4-hour chart. Right. I want to show you guys something. All of this buying that came in last night is fucking over. It's already happened. Okay. Right. That doesn't mean that the market can't bounce. But look at this 4-hour candle, guys. This candle is real selling. And there's multiple reasons for it. The VIX is pumping. That is very bad to be a bull. Okay. Apple Microsoft are all selling off. Meta, Google, Nvidia, Amazon, Tesla are all selling off. And you know why they're continuing to get more liquidity to the downside? Is because all of retail is still looking for the bounce. Every last one of us are still looking for the bounce, right? And I'm not saying the bounce won't come, but you need to focus on what's in front of you right now. What's in front of you right now is a 2-hour sell off. 2 hours. And if we break this low, it's going to continue, right?
Yeah.
Like if we break this low, we're coming down to 16,000, period, point blank. And it looks like we're about to break this low. So guys, just pay attention to what's in front of you. Don't worry about what's already happened, right? For me, if price comes back up here, I'm going to look to short it because there's a 5-minute supply zone that just got formed right here. So I'm looking to short this if it comes back up here to 113. I'm going to look to long it as well, but at this key level. 4 hours of 16,000 is a very key level, right? Like buyers should have a vested interest in protecting 16,000. Because if you think about it, this is where all the selling or all the buying started last night, right? If we look at 1700, right? Or
1600?
right 1700 my time, right? 5 p.m. Look, this is 5 p.m. open from last night. 16,350. We haven't touched this level since. Okay? So understand where we are on the charts, okay? This is a great level to look for longs, but after all of this aggressive selling, the longs need to prove themselves at this point, not the bears. So I just wanted to reset the room, turn the volume down for a second, and let's just focus on what's in front of us. So I hope that helps you guys.
Well,
if not, just shut that
before you wait,
turn it back off.
Before you turned it off, Apex sale ended. Yeah, it did end. I'm glad you brought that up because I was looking at it too. I didn't see that 15-minute yet because I haven't really been looking. But yeah,
well, I put the 5-minute on, but the 15-minute is even better. So
I think it's the same. I think it's like the exact same level to be.
No, it's not. The 15 is lower.
It's not.
Yeah,
oh well, then even better. I'd probably take the 15. But like Hobbs is saying with the structure, like let me just blow up this real fast and go to like the hour chart. Let me take off this because it's distracting. All right, yeah. So like Hobbs is saying, and this was I think you talked about this in the pre-market plan. Once we break this right here, once this gets broken, this consolidation, right? We've broken this low right here. So now you really shouldn't be looking for longs until we get down here. I think, like Hobbs is saying, everybody's trying to time the bounce, but I would much rather let this come up. And it would have to break this high for me to want to get long and come back and pull back at this point, right? We're going to keep selling until price becomes fair again. And where it becomes fair is where these wicks are at, where you see all this buying happen. This is fair value right here. Yeah, this might work out. It could work, but I would be more apt to be on the team that's winning right now. And the team that's winning right now are the sellers. And I think a lot of us, we say, okay, well, it's come down this far. I don't want to short the market anymore because it's so far extended to the downside. So let me try to long the market back up. When the true move, and I'm definitely guilty of this, the true move is to allow this to come back up and to allow all the retail, because it's going to be retail traders. It's going to be institutions first. Institutions are going to be the first ones to come into the market and they're going to take profit is what they're doing. They're not going to be buying. They're going to take profit. What that means is they're going to be buying the market back to retail, and it's going to end up fueling the rally back up. And everybody's going to get euphoric. They're going to be like, okay, this is the bottom. This is the bottom. Not realizing that who sold them their contracts is the big money, the smart money. They're going to come back up to the point where they want to sell again, and they're going to dump on our asses again. They're going to break that previous low, and they're going to continue moving down until they get down here to 16,000 or down here to 970. Or the other thing that could happen is we could just continue to sell. And if we do, then that's fine. Just, either hop on the train where you feel like is a good place to hop on the train, or don't. And for me, it's a don't, because I'm not hopping on this train until we come back up and basically put in a higher low. Because right now, we haven't put in a higher low on the higher time frame. We put in tons of higher lows on the lower time frame, but we need to come back up and basically, as
as Dave would say, make this a protected high, right? Because it's not
Exactly.
protected just yet. So
No.
until it becomes protected, I'm not looking to do anything in the market for the longs. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's just, in my opinion, it's not wise. So just
No.
wait, be patient, be bored, because I'm fucking bored. I haven't looked to take a trade since the open. So
Yeah, and I think sometimes you got to reset your brain, right? Like in the middle of all of this going on, right? Like you think everything's moving so fast, right? Like we're just going through the fuck that. Slow down, right? Relax, take a deep breath, go get some food. The market ain't going no damn where, right? Like the market will be here. And like Makai is saying, if you're feeling froggy, scalp the 1 minute, right? Every time we come up, right? I'll show you guys. Look, or scalp the 15-second. Look, every time we come up, right? All right, let me get this ink here. Every time we come up, this is all they're doing, right? Don't trade, right? Come up, don't fucking trade. Come up. Like they just cooking our asses, right? So every single time you think the market is about to reverse, it's because they want you to think the market's about to reverse, right? So
yeah, failed rallies.
if the best way to get you is to aggressively run this market up because it gets your dopamine going. But it's up to you as a trader to figure this part out, right? This has nothing to do with the analysis. This has everything to do with the emotions. Think about what they did this morning, right? Think about this. What were we all doing, right? If you don't have a disciplined strategy with your emotions, this is what happened to you this morning. I'm going long. I made tens of thousands of dollars. But am I going to quit? No. I'm just longing this market all day until I make hundreds of thousands. And guess what? On this candle, you probably tried to long it back up inside of all of this consolidation. Long, wrecked. But you don't care. You were up 15,000. Now you're just up 12. I'm going to get long again. Fibonacci retracement, I'm long again. Wrecked. Now you're up 8,000. Now you got to get your money back, right? Guess what? Now you inside a consolidation hell. Long, wrecked. Long, wrecked. Long on this breakout, wrecked. And now you're like, fuck it, I'm going to short the market. And now they got you right where they want you because you're going to get all of that shit back all the way into this 4-hour demand zone, and then they're going to take it all away from you. So the emotional game is the game that you need to be focused on. And I'm telling you right now, they sent this shit to the moon. Obviously, they wanted to continue to buy. Why? Because they knew they could sell it to dumbass retail who are looking to chase this. So, like Justin is saying, there is somebody, and I called it out this morning with the VIX, right? And I should have taken the trade. And that's one of the reasons why I'm hesitant to take any more trades because I know emotionally I'm beating myself up for not taking the trade that I knew was there. And that's not a good headspace to be in to take a trade. So I might just call it a day for me emotionally because I don't want to be chasing my tail or lack thereof, trying to make that money back that I already missed. Emotionally, it's probably best for me to just say, you know what, I'm going to go get some food, maybe come back, trade the afternoon session. Because I know emotionally, I know how my emotions work because I've done a deep dive into my emotions, right? And I know emotionally when I miss a big trade like that, I end up chasing all day. And I lose a lot of fucking money real fast because I'm chasing what you guys are feeling right now. The euphoria of trying to catch this 100-point move back up. It looks good, but it hasn't happened yet. Could it happen? Yeah, it could. But what's stopping me is my training, right? My emotional training and my technical training. My technical training tells me you better not fucking touch this shit until we hit 16,000. If we hit 16,000, then potentially look to long it back up to the Fibonacci retracement. That's what my technical brain is telling me, and that's the only brain I'm looking for. I'm listening to, right? At this point, I know that my emotions will try to get me to long this every single time I see a rip. So I don't need to be in this window, right? I'm staying the fuck away from this window right now because this window is going to lie to me right now because this is the execution window and the market's not at a level that I should be looking to execute. Therefore, I need to go back to this window and just watch the market however I choose to watch it. If I want to watch it on a 5-minute, watch it on a 5-minute. If I want to watch it on an hour, watch it on an hour. If I want to watch it on a 15-minute, I watch it down here in the 15-minute. But at no point should I be looking to trade it in regards to the way that I like to trade. It's not saying that you shouldn't be looking to trade it. I'm just telling you, I can see what the market's trying to do because I've been here long enough to recognize it. And wiser than most says me, they got. Yeah. And it's going to happen. It happens every single day. It's our job as traders to be smarter than the average bear. Right. So
well, that's why I think it's important to I really at first really believed that psychology was a super like important part of trading, and it is, don't get me wrong, but I 100% am coming over to the side of a lot of psychological issues can be completely fixed or completely eliminated if you have a strategy that works and you trust. Like, I think the more and more that my strategy plays out, works out, and I take my strategy, the easier it is for me to not give a fuck about this, right? Like, I don't care about this. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about it. I didn't give a fuck about the market until I got to down here. And when I didn't see what I wanted to see, I said, okay, well, fuck it. Nothing happened down here to make me want to trade it. And we continue to flush because, like everybody else, and I know 100% how you feel, House, because I know I'd be in the same boat if I would have missed this, because I've done it too, and I know that about myself emotionally as well.
But the growth is recognizing it, right?
Yes,
the growth
100%.
is recognizing it. I close my Topstep account. The only account I have open is my Apex account because that's the only account that I'm willing to trade right now because I haven't taken any trades over there. But I might not even take a trade over there today because the only way that I'm looking to trade, I can tell you guys right now. Sorry, Jay. The only way I'm looking to trade is if price comes back up here and it reacts in a negative way. If price comes back up here, this is my strategy. 100%. This is my 5-minute supply area. This is exactly what I like to look for. And that's what I'm going to wait for. If price doesn't come back up here, Hobbs will not take another trade. Period, point blank. Because I'm too far along in my journey to fuck it up now. Right? I work too hard. My family my family wants this shit as bad as I want it. So I got to think about them, right? The other place that I'm looking to trade is if we come down to 16,000. I'll long the market where? Right to 110, right? Because that's where I think we're headed if we go to 16,000, right? So those are my levels. What's up, bro?
But see, and that's the growth to know that everything else in here right now, what's going on, all of this is nothing but noise. That's all it is. It's noise to get in the way, and people are going to be buying and selling. And I'm sure tons of people got short right here on this dump that we just had. And who knows? Maybe they get their profit, maybe they don't. But I guess you gotta, for people who are struggling right now to trade, you gotta figure out what your strategy is going to be, right? You got to figure out what you want to trade, and then you got to commit yourself to that strategy. I've been trading supply and demand now for, I think, like a year and a half, right? And I'm still, it's getting easier and easier the more I trade it, but I haven't switched my strategy for a year and a half. I've added to it, I've subtracted to it, but my core strategy has been supply and demand zones, right? And I think what used to happen to me is I used to get a lot of FOMO when all this price was going down. I'd be like, damn, man, like I should have got in here, and here, but price has already done that, right? Like prices already came down here. There's no reason I should be trying to short the market down here. I should be trying to short the market back up here where it's fair price to try to short the market again, right? If I was going to long the market, longing the market 7.5 is fair to me, but buyers and sellers have to tell me it's fair. I can't just be like, it's fair. I don't move the market, right? So for me, I'm just waiting at this point. I'm waiting for an area that I've already predetermined to be important. And if it ends up not being an important level for the market, then that doesn't make me wrong. I just don't trade it. That's it. But your strategy will take care of, I think, 90% of emotional issues that you go through, whether it's FOMO. Greed is a little different. Greed is something else. But definitely FOMO is a huge one that I can take care of. I'm trying to think of anything. FOMO covers a lot of fucking emotions, to be honest. Fear as well, just regular fear of getting into trades. I think it just covers a lot. So yeah, just don't FOMO into it. Pick an area where you really want to take a trade and just wait for that area to hit. My two areas right now are 102 and 16,000. If those two areas don't get tapped, then all the rest of this shit is noise. It doesn't matter to me what price does, right? Because I know I'm probably going to lose money trying to trade a reversal or trying to trade a continuation. So, yeah, just trust your strategy, man. Just trust your strategy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. So, I'm actually dropping both of my trade ideas in the Discord right now. This is a very nice area to get long right here. But again, to me, this is the low. This is the afternoon low, or the overnight session low right here. So this is where buyers should look to step in. This is where I drew that line at 6039. But I don't care, because at this point, buyers need to prove to me that they can get above where I'm looking to short the market. So I'm riding with the sellers. If buyers want to take over here, great. But let's see what happens.
Let's see. Loper says we are trading against algos, so we have to be robotic just like them. Only when your strat comes, trade.
I agree.
Yeah.
Word to your mother. Now, things could change if we come out of this. We come out of this 5-minute area aggressive, and then we came back and retested. I look to long it into supply, but right now I'm just waiting, sitting on my hands and waiting.
Let's change the beat up a little bit. Zabak says the thing is we want to make the money every day, but if only 4 days out the month works, then that's the move. Yeah.
100%. And you got to start looking at your P&L on the weekly, man. Stop looking at your P&L at the end of the day. Like, if I hit my stop loss, my max loss is $500. If I go down $500, I close the account. Right? That's it. Tomorrow's another day, because I know tomorrow may be a better day that I'm reading the market a little better, right? Like, I'm reading the market just a little bit better, and then I add to my P&L, and then at the end of the week, I see where I am. If the end of the week says, "Hey, man, you did a damn good job. Here's your reward," then I had a good week. If I break even better. The last thing you want to do is keep going negative, right? So, see what happens here.
Yeah, risk management's very, very important. Once you get your strategy down, then it's all about managing your risk. And again, that can also help with your emotions as well. There's a lot of ways to have a emotional management and kind of work on your emotions. A lot of things get solved once you have your strategy down and your risk management down. Those two things solve a lot of issues. And yeah, money bag, yo, money bag, yo.
All right, so those are my next two trade ideas. Meaning, if we come back down, basically, I'm looking for the market to consolidate in here, right? So I'm looking for a push back up to this supply, right? Once we get that push, I'm gonna look to short it back down, so over here, and then I'm gonna short it back down to this area, and then once it comes back down here, I'm gonna look to long it back up. So those are my trade ideas right there. If you're looking for call outs, there you go. That's the closest thing to call outs you're gonna get from me. Like, there it is.
Now we wait.
Oh, and then the third trade idea is this guy right here. If we come down here, right? I'm looking to long the market right here.
Okay, Z, you gotta tell. Are you talking to Hobbs? I think he meant you. He said, "Okay, thank you, H-Town, LOL." So he was talking to you about.
Oh wait, Z, you saying that I look like H-Town? Seriously?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Is that what you said?
I assume so. I'm not giving you call outs, or so I assume that's what you're talking about.
That's true. Oh, it's all good. H-Town ain't a bad. That's a good compliment. You know what I mean?
Like I'm not gotta go back and listen to him.
You never heard
H-Town?
It's not Motown.
I'm gonna call it Motown. That's gonna piss y'all off too. Motown.
His mama call it Motown. I'm gonna call it Motown.
Oh, he said, "Yeah, you could be Mr. Dalvin." I'm assuming that's the dark skinned brother.
Devontae Sane.
Jer says, "Do you guys average down or average up?" I try my best not to average down,
No,
and I have not figured out how to average up effectively to where I'm comfortable. Plus, I'm only playing with one mini, so there's no real reason for me to average up. But I do like the. I do know what's that dude's name that we were watching his shit, the one who trades forex and is fucking crazy. What the fuck is his name?
We watch a lot
he
of
wrote
people.
The book. No. I'm talking about the one who manages like millions of dollars.
Are you this young? You ain't never heard this song before?
Wait, hold up. We about to get us fucking demonetized.
We ain't got no monetization.
I know. Hold on. I can't hear because of this. No, go ahead, play it.
Oh, let me turn the D noise off.
You know what I'm saying? Hey yo, check the verse.
Like good love.
The beat sounds really familiar.
Marvin Gaye all night long.
The beat sounds familiar. I think I have heard the song, but I wouldn't be able to sing it. But I've heard the beat.
Oh, Doug. Bro, you ain't had no good moments as a child, dude. You ain't heard that shit. But you know what?
Maybe I just don't remember.
You and my wife are like the same age, right? Like you and my wife are like the same age. But what attracted me to her is like the first night we kind of spent together, like first night we ever stayed the night with each other, is all night we stayed up drinking fucking peach. Was it peach? What was that dark drink that came out peach flavored? Fuck, I ain't drinking so long. It's not Hennessy, but it's Crown Royal. We stayed up all night drinking peach Crown Royal. We was taking shots of peach Crown, and I was teaching her how to play spades. And then I started playing like R&B. I used to have this big surround sound system at the crib, so I stayed up playing R&B songs. And bro, she knew every word to every R&B song. But she was like, my wife is like 10 years younger than me. So I was like, how the hell you know this music? She's like, my mama love this music. I grew up on this shit. I'm like, let's go. So, bro, I swear to God, we stayed up till 4:00 in the morning, like singing R&B songs out the window in the neighborhood in Oak Harbor, like loud as hell. She had to go to work. I had to go to work. We ain't give a fuck.
Nah, I grew up listening to a lot of jazz because my dad played the trumpet. So I grew up listening to a lot of Miles Davis and artists like that. And that's exactly why I don't need no more kids. And my wife pressing me right now. I don't need to be listening.
I made one of
I don't need that in my life.
Yo, that's
nope, I'm good. I'm good off that. Nope, don't play that again, Hobbs. We're going back to our non-monetization music.
Back.
Nope.
J.O. said, "Don't be Hobbs, bro. I can blow, man. Don't get it twisted, bro." You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, I got you. I muted him, so we can't hear him no more. He won't sing. He won't sing. It's scary. It's a scary sight. It's a scary sight.
Whatever, man. Don't be a hater all your life.
I can't. That's one skill I wish I had though. I wish I could sing. Like I kind of want to get singing lessons. No bullshit, because anybody can learn how to sing. I've been told.
Lame. You can't get singing lessons if you don't know who H-Town is. Do you know who Jodeci is?
Yes, I know who Jodeci is.
How you don't know who H-Town is if you don't know who if you know who Jodeci is? They came out, I think, at the same time.
I don't, because
the 90s was like the best R&B era of all time. At me, bro. Bob's over there telling his age. I used to store my crayons and crown.
What? Wow. I love Crown too.
He said he used to store his crayons in Crown Royal bags, bro.
I know, that's hilarious.
Bro, I haven't seriously drank alcohol in like over a year, but I was going to the storage room downstairs, bro. I have a box that has literally a whole pile of Crown Royal bags from when I used to drink Crown. I had every flavor, bro. The vanilla, the peach, the plain, the whatever flavor they had, I had them. I used to buy, when the peach Crown first hit Oak Harbor, I used to live in this place called Oak Harbor, Washington. And it was really scarce for supplies, right? So when they came out with peach Crown, everybody was buying it up. So I told the dude at the Next, I said, look, what day do y'all get shipments? He told me the date. I said, put me down for a whole case. I was like, how much is it for a whole case? He said, I think it's like 400, 500. I said, put me down for a whole case. I bought a whole case of Crown Royal Peach, bro.
That's nuts.
I was a drinker, capital ER, bro.
Yeah, that's
Capital
nuts.
ER.
I've
When I
never
got to
been
open, it's just so boring, man. It was just, it was so depressing. I was single. My son wasn't with me full time. I was, oh God.
I
Oh,
was a heavy
that
drinker
was
in college.
Tinder and
I did
Bumble
a,
days.
I did a lot. I was like almost an alcoholic in college, but after I left college, I slowed down significantly. But it was like every weekend it was a party, or like every like Friday, Saturday at night you could catch me at a party. During the day you catch me sleeping. Like that's sleeping off that hangover. And the funny thing is, you in a trap when you're like, yeah, man, I partied way too hard last night, man. I'm not drinking for a week, bro. I'm not drinking for 2 weeks. And then somebody come to your room and be like, yeah, bro, you trying to go to this party? Yeah, man, I'm already ready to go. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm already ready. Don't even matter.
I had a problem.
Jayhawk said the early 2000s was the best R&B era. I do not think that's the truth. I definitely disagree. 90s for sure, then the 80s. Yeah, the 2000s was cool because I mean, what they have in the 2000s. I feel like the artists that were hot in the 2000s were really hot or just getting started in the 90s, right? Like,
yeah.
He fucked with Cisco. Yeah, he gotta fuck with Cisco, bro. Somebody sleep, boy. Oh, yeah, I'm about to listen to some R&B as soon as I get off of here. Boy, y'all got me
Ja Rule, boom, debate over,
boy. Bye. Ja Rule doesn't even enter into the R&B sector. I gotta get some food, man. I'm starving, but I'm gonna put some alerts here. This is where I want to trade, guys. It's been an incredible stream, man. But I'm not done trading. Yeah, I'm not done trading, but none of these areas right now interest me. So I put my trades in the Discord. Like I said, guys, I'm not here to force you into a paid Discord. I'm very transparent. Our Discord is a paid Discord. It's $15 a week or $40 a month. If you want to give us a shot, that's fine. If not, you can continue watching us for free on YouTube. But we're only here until about 10:30, and it's going to take at least 13 minutes for price to come back up to where I want to trade it. So I'm going to put some alerts on where I want to trade, and then I'm going to get off of YouTube and go make me some damn food. I'm leaving the day up $100. Missed a couple entries that I'll journal about the entries later. But I'm not going to sit here and watch this market too much longer because I don't want to FOMO into anything. And you guys shouldn't either, man. Like, you could trade everything or you could just trade what you want. I choose to trade what I want and leave everything else alone. So those are my 3 trade ideas. Again, if you guys want, follow us in the Discord, and make sure you follow us on Twitter. And I'm ready to get out of here. Jay, I don't know what your thoughts are, but
yeah, no, I got a video to make, or 2 videos to make. So I got to script them bitches, make some thumbnails. I got some work to do. So I'm done trading on the day. Took that one banger up the highs for a quick $600. Definitely left some meat on the bone, but I followed my plan. I only was looking for 30. I got my 30, so I can't really be mad at that. And yeah, I would just say if you're going to continue to trade, just pick areas where you're looking to trade and ignore everything else. Ignore everything else that the market is doing. But other than that, I hope to see each and every one of you back tomorrow because we growing, baby. We growing. So
we are growing. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, man. We appreciate y'all. Super love. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Come back and F with us tomorrow, man. Like we could do the same thing Monday through Friday. We'll be here every day. So unless it's the holidays, then we'll take that week off. So that being said, appreciate you guys. My name is T Hobbs. That guy over there is Jay Shields. This is the Trader Shop. Tip the barbers on your way in. Tip the barbers on